Fuck it. Let's do it.
One's a grunt, one's a squid, talking trash like a couple of kids. No script, no plan, just running their mouths. If you don't like chaos, better tap out. We got bad jokes, worst takes, eating like trash, saying what we think. No filter, no clue, no rules, no shame. If it don't make sense, who's to blame? Not us! So grab a beer, sit back, don't stress. It's just two dumb vets making a mess.
Oh yeah, welcome to Chaos Cadre episode 5, bitches. Today's Monday, April 21st. I'm Mark G, a hot sauce guzzling ex-army fuck up who's been dying like a little bitch this week with a cold, coughing my guts out and driving my wife so crazy she's probably plotting to smother me with my own fishing rod. I'm a Second Amendment nut who's too busy hacking up a lung to stream on Twitch. A washed up has-been who gets fragged by a toddler in basic. A walking midlife crisis with 5 kids I can't stop shitting out. And a limp dick personality that's so pathetic I'm basically a human wet fart. Someone put me out of my misery already. Then there's John S., my co-host, a pickle-obsessed Navy vet who's also been sniveling little bitch with his cold, whining so much that his wife's probably ready to shove his vape down his throat till he chokes. This cum-stained reject manages a trampoline arcade like a glorified babysitter, but he's such a talentless Twitch wannabe, he'd get his ass beat by a toddler on a bouncy castle. He'd suck you off for $20 and still fuck it up. A spineless, bald-gargling pussy who's been coughing like a chain smoker while his wife prays for a divorce. The pathetic fuck. Tonight, we're unleashing conspiracies to melt your brain, news that'll make you puke, stats to gut you, top games you're trash at, viewers roast to carve your soul, and introducing our new co-host who's about to get roasted raw. Strap in, you little fucking freaks. And now, let's welcome our new co-host, Shiny, a 52-year-old cougar who's so desperate for attention she's joined this shit show. Congrats, you washed-up hag. You've hit rock bottom with us. This twice-divorced train wreck's been dumped more times than a porta potty at a chili cook-off. 2 failed marriages, probably because her exes couldn't handle her spiritual but not religious sage-burning bullshit. While she's out here hunting for aliens and ghosts like a reject from Ghostbusters, she's got 2 adult daughters, one's pregnant, probably by some deadbeat Shiny picked up at a dive bar. And this old bag's on her second cougar fling, first with a 20-something she broke in like a cheap toy, and now a 30-something she's still clawing onto. Going from dommy mommy to budding brat. Newsflash, Shiny, you're not a brat, you're a fossil with a fetish, you creepy cradle-robbing skank. She's been working since 13, starting at a grocery store, and whine she's never had a job without some creep hitting on her. Boo fucking who, sweetheart? Maybe it's because you've been giving off desperate vibes since the Nixon administration. Recently laid off after 25 years, this middle of the road political bore thinks chivalry's dead. Yeah, because you killed it with your endless nagging, you saggy ghost hunting harpy. She's big on mental health and humor. Hope she can handle ours, because her mental health's about to take a nosedive when we roast her till she cries. Shiny, you're a walking red flag who thinks aliens are real. Maybe they'll abduct you so we don't have to deal with your patchouli stinking ass anymore. Welcome to Chaos Cadre, you delusional cougar cunt disaster. Buckle up, because we're just getting fucking started. Awesome, y'all. Let's go ahead and start off with a quick news segment and roast our 2 viewers out here where we torch 2 of you sad sacks who dared to tune in. First up, we have Raider, some TikTok stalker who's been following me since I had less than 60K followers. Congrats, you desperate fuck. fuck? You've been clinging to my coattails longer than my ex-wife. I don't have one, though. What the fuck? This wannabe podcaster wants me to teach him how to podcast. Sorry, Raider. I don't give lessons to basement-dwelling losers who can't even get 60 views, let alone 60K. You've been riding my dick for years, but you're still a nobody. Maybe if you stopped jerking off to my TikToks and got a real job, you'd have something worth saying, you talentless, clout-chasing piece of shit. Next, we've got Kristen, a cat mom who stocks shelves nightly with her husband at some retail hellhole. What a fucking life, Kristen. You're basically a human Roomba covered in cat hair. You and your shelf-stocking hubby are so boring, you probably fuck to the sound of inventory scanners. Beep, beep, you dull-ass bitch. You're out here collecting cats like they're Pokemon cards while slaving away in retail. Hope you're saving up for some kitty litter because your life's a litter box, you meow obsessed shelf-shoveling nobody. Tune in next week when we roast more of you pathetic fucks. Don't miss it. Now, let's go ahead and say hello to everybody on the show. John, what's going on, my man?
What's up, dude?
What's going on?
I just want to say two things. One, hi, Rowan. And two, Kristen, I'm so fucking sorry, bro.
And welcome to the show, Shiny.
Hey, what's
How
up?
are you?
Fuck.
You know, I dumped them for the record, except for one.
Oh, also, by the way, Raider subscribed on Twitch.
Let's fucking go. Raider, thanks for the fucking subscription, my man. What up, Zuba?
Yo, what's up, Zuba? How you doing, buddy?
Here's my eyes, yo.
Peaches and Queen, hello.
Let's fucking go.
Yay, peaches!
Oh, man. Is your sister in here yet? Did your sister hear her roast?
No, she didn't. She'll listen to it later, dude.
Oh, did you apologize?
Yo, what's
you did
up, Satan? How you
apologize,
doing?
though.
I did apologize.
Aw.
I did apologize. My
I mean, it's for the record, too, y'all. John kind of got clips of Shiny's roast, so he apologized prior to us starting, letting Shiny know that he had no
wow,
partake
that was
in the
what
roast.
fuck start to a show. Yo, Satan, thank you for that
whatever.
sub. I appreciate that.
What's up, Marty? How are you doing? When did I sub to this channel? I popped up and I was like, "Damn, that looks
So
like."
Rowan. So your sister subscribed to it for you. You're welcome.
Oh my.
Nice. Let's go. Oh
Sister slid
man.
in there.
So, folks, let's get this out of the way. Once again, welcome our new co-host, y'all, Shiny. She'll be joining in for a few episodes, maybe even more. We're going to see how it feels out for everybody out here. She's been a long friend of John's, from my understanding. So, Shiny, introduce yourself to the people.
Do I need to? I mean, I think you kind of nailed it with that roast. I mean, you covered all the stuff that, I did. I mean, longtime gamer, I think, is the only thing you didn't include in that roast. So,
Well, you didn't tell me you're a gamer, so we couldn't put that in there.
yeah, okay. Well, so I am a gamer. That's predominantly how I got here. I got a friend who interviewed me once about a spiritual experience I had, and I got hooked, and it just kind of went from there, my interest in streaming. But I've always been a gamer since the way back when dinosaur age of the 80s.
Or since the Nixon administration, right?
Yeah, right?
Hey, fuck you, bro.
Exactly. Yes.
You'd have to ask
One friend, it's
Rowan.
me.
You would have to ask your sister. I don't know how she has your YouTube, but she did it last Monday when she watched us do the Toe of Satan.
And for those who are tuning in via audio, you'll have to watch the video probably to get the reactions. Like, I'm going to have to go back and watch the roast for their reaction, because this whole time that I was doing the roast, I was looking at the camera. So I didn't get to see John and Shiny's reactions during the roast. But I could tell by listening to the audio, John was ready to fall out of his fucking chair. So I'm guessing it was a winning roast of an opening. So we're golden with that
fuck
one.
yeah, dude.
It was. And just watching you guys with that Toe of Satan, that was priceless. That was chef's kiss.
You want to
If
try
I was going to be mad that you saw what? No.
Wait, should we try getting Shiny one?
I mean,
if we can get a donation for a Shiny, we can send her. We've already done it, but we get a donation for Shiny, we will definitely go ahead and get Shiny roasted, y'all.
you made who cry? You made who cry, Rowan? Who made who cry? What?
I think
I'm
a Toe of
confused.
Satan would make me
much?
cry.
How much of a donation, dude? I don't know.
I tell you, John, how much did the Toe of Satan cost? Do you remember?
It was like 9. I'll look. Hold on. I'll look.
Probably the worst thing I've ever sucked on.
I mean, you can ask yourself that.
I'm pretty sure that's the yeah, no
It
question.
was $8.99 before tax and shipping.
$8.99 before tax and shipping. Okay.
You need to
Yeah.
know a number? He roasted you so hard you cried? Yes, I did cry. I cried really hard. My feelings were hurt, bro.
Right now, what we're trying to do is we're trying to get our TikTok up and going. So we'll talk a little bit about that Satan's toe. John, tell everybody your theory on the Satan toe. Why you're sick?
Oh, dude, the Satan toe made me sick, is my theory. Because Mark is sick with the same symptoms, but we have not been near each other at all. Totally separate parts of the state, like nowhere near each other to be sick with the same sickness. Like, I'm pretty sure.
So you think they were contaminated?
I mean, I don't know if they're contaminated.
I
Like
don't think they're.
something in the manufacturing
No.
process, like maybe mouse poop got onto them
Fucking
or
No,
something?
I doubt. We were sick. We're living in Maine. We got
was
sick.
like,
There's a
how
weather
sick?
change.
Hey, Mark. Hey, Mark.
What?
Look at Marte's comment.
Marte says, what did he say? Okay. What am I donating to now? Well, Marte, see, we've already done the toe of Satan. But since we have lovely Shy over here says she has not done it, maybe Shiny needs to do the toe of Satan. So John gets Shiny's address and mail a toe of Satan to Shiny. And then next week's episode, we can get Shiny to eat the toe of Satan. I mean, that sounds like that could be phenomenal. That could be fun. See, Shiny, what happens though is if we get someone that donates, they can either donate via the link in the bio on the podcast, or they know John's Cash App now. They'll Cash App him the money, and he'll go right on Amazon and order that bad boy and have it shipped directly to your house. Yeah. Raider says he will pay for it. Raider will pay for it. Let's go, Raider. You pay for it. Send her that friggin' toe, and we will go for it.
Send her his.
Oh, Zuba hasn't done it. Is that's right. Zuba has not done his.
Give you the damn Cash App.
Yeah, you're gonna have to text Raider the Cash App, man.
Oh, Raider. I thought we made up. I thought we were friends.
All right, so for everybody who knows now as well, we are now also live on TikTok. We are going to do a little TikTok live as well during a little bit of this episode. Once we get to our conspiracies part of the podcast.
Satan?
The toe of Satan is a 9 million Scoville unit lollipop.
This is what it looks like. It's fucking the devil's asshole of a dick.
Oh yeah, wait. I still actually have that right here.
Why is that a tip on it? Like
I still have that right here.
It's a toe.
what's the but toes are rounded. Who
But
has
it's Satan's toe.
It's Satan's
So Satan's
toe.
toe has the tip.
claw, like Satan's claw, like
No, because Satan's toe's ain't a claw. It's a toe.
Wait, doesn't he have a hoof?
No,
toes are
but it doesn't a hoof have a claw at a tip at the end of it?
Yeah, it has a tip at the end of it.
When you see it, when you see a cat paw or a dog paw, and they got a claw.
Horse hoofs.
Yeah. Hello, Cass.
No, they still don't have it. No,
They do. No, it's
No.
listen. Why you got to bitch about the cosmetics or the look of it? You just got to worry about receiving the damn thing and stick it in your mouth to see how long you can go for.
It's not that bad.
You just got to last 5 minutes.
Oh, really?
We
That's
made it
not
4 minutes. We made it 4 minutes. We only had a minute left.
Lies? Lies and slander. You made it like 2.
No, it was 4. I
Lies
will
and
go back
slander.
to the episode later and I
Send?
will look at
What do
the
you mean
last week's
send?
episode.
I have nothing.
Did they send it to the wrong Cash App, John?
Dude,
Or did they donate to the stream itself?
Oh shit! Never mind. Nope, Terry, I got it.
Okay, let's say, did they
fucking
donate
bad,
to the
bro.
stream or the Cash App?
And I would like to point out somebody was like spitting and barfing off camera.
I don't handle spice, dude.
Neither do I.
The TikTok is at the Mark G Show.
Yes, the TikTok, we're in at the Mark G Show. I'm going to work on Chaos Cadre's TikTok, y'all. I've got a backup account that's got roughly about, I think, 30,000 followers on that one. We'll turn that one to Chaos Cadre. So that one's in the works. But yeah, we'll work on a lot of it, y'all. But
I want everyone to know. Wait, I don't want to put his like. Oh, it's not on there. Okay.
Yeah, don't
Okay.
put personal deets.
But like, he did
$20.
$20.
All right, he did. So we're going to order that toe of Satan and have that shipped. So Shiny, you're going to have to give John your address so we can ship that toe of Satan to you. And next week, you'll be sucking on the toe of Satan. It should be a good time. And where John and I have already done it, we'll just root you on. We'll cheer you on as you're sucking on the toe.
Okay,
It'll be a good time.
Okay, were you actually sucking or were you just putting it in your mouth? like holding it on your tongue?
I mean, you was rubbing your tongue on the bottom of it.
It was
What was
blurry,
it?
dude. Calm
Yeah.
the fuck down, Raider. No one can read your fucking government name, dude. You want me to tell it? I'll tell everyone my government name right fucking now. I don't give a shit.
Is that your
Satan.
government name? I don't give a shit.
No, my government name. You really want my government name, dude?
Don't give out your government name.
I've
already
don't give a fuck.
As I say, I've partially given out mine as the Mark G Show, so it ain't hard to find me. Fuck, my clients have already found me out here, and they found me on the most political podcast that I do, not just this one. So yeah.
There you go. All right.
Oh man,
You'll drop it off. You'll drop what off?
Rowan says he'll drop off the drop off the cash.
Rowan is not a dude.
Rowan is not a dude.
Kidding.
Rowan is a female.
Just kidding.
Well, what the
All right.
fuck, Rowan? Why we got a mask on, hiding ourselves here?
No doxing.
All right, y'all. Well, so now that we got Shiny, the toe of Satan, she'll be receiving the toe of Satan. She'll be doing the toe of Satan challenge, something that John and I did last week, which was phenomenal, may I add. I probably could have gone the full 5, but John pulled out first, so it was like, it's time for me to pull out. I just had to wait for him to pull out, so it worked out perfect. Let's get into some fucked up news. I mean, because this week has been an interesting fucking week of news. Well, let's start off with a big one. The Pope finally fucking croaked on Easter Monday, April 21st, 2025, at 88 years old, just a day after he was wheeled out to St. Peter's Square for Easter Sunday Mass, waving at the crowds like a frail old raisin in his Pope-mobile. The Vatican says he died at Casa Santa Marta after battling double pneumonia and kidney failure. Guess even the people's Pope couldn't pray away that Grim Reaper. He met J.D. Vance the day before handing out chocolate Easter eggs like a dying Santa. Ironic, he kicked the bucket on Easter Monday, the holiest of weekends, leaving the Catholic Church to mourn while they gear up for a new conclave. X is flooded right now with tributes, calling him a tireless advocate for peace. But let's be real. He's probably up there asking God why Gaza's still a mess after all his ceasefire prayers. So, what are your thoughts on the Pope croaking, John?
Well, it's one less guy that did a little voice.
wait, let's, John, we are live on TikTok. Fuck, I forgot. Maybe I should have waited until we're done with the Pope segment before we went into this.
I didn't go profane with it, dude.
You didn't go profane. Oh, you can go profane. I mean, just, yeah.
I didn't go into detail.
Details where we need to stay out of on that one.
Little boys.
All right.
Shiny, what do you got to say? Shiny, you're trying to clear your throat over
Okay,
there.
so this sounds like a sacrifice, right? Because I mean, they wheeled him out just like you would like any other sacrifice, and I think the ideology here or the reasoning was again to bring people back to religion, to highlight the holiest of days. Like this is what's to bring people back into the church. It's to bring unity. Like it's all just a smoke and mirrors. They planned this out. They made it happen this way.
Oh, okay. Shiny's adding a little conspiracy onto this one. But it would have been real interesting if he croaked and then came back to life.
He might. He might.
Resurrected Pope.
Hologram 2.0.
Tupac, let's go.
Yeah, he could be with Tupac and Marilyn Monroe
Who's
on an
the next
island
old
somewhere.
Pope in line? I vote for Marte for Pope. Marte.
Right, let's go, Marte being. I don't know, Marty. I don't think they got a Pope lined up. I think what is it? They go through different meetings to figure out who they vote in for the next Pope. I think it's a bunch of series of meetings, and they all get together and fight over it. But Cass did make a good point. Yesterday wasn't just Easter. Yesterday was also a day that all the stoners across the globe celebrated as well. They all toked up on their 420 at 420 to make sure that they are red-eyed and bushy-tailed and gaming and eating their goddamn Doritos. So, yeah, the 420 was also another holiday for all the stoners out there. I can't find the TikTok and YouTube is lagged. Go ahead, check out TikTok. Look up The Mark G Show.
I wonder how many of the stoners got so high that they eventually said, "Oh Jesus."
Hey, let me ask you a question.
That is true.
Serious question here, okay? Have you ever been so fucking high, right, that you start having sex and then like you start to come down and then you get really winded because you're fucking high as balls, and then you're all sweaty and covered in fluids and shit, and then you come down even more, and you realize you were by yourself the whole time?
No, John, that has to be a you thing. I mean, one of the reasons, not only because of my CCW, is the reason why I quit smoking, but when I smoked, I was that guy that would sit there and say, "The cops are coming, the cops are coming," and I would think the cops are coming to take me away because I was so freaking oblivious out of my mind. So, but yeah, it looks like TikTok is loving your thing. Did you use a toilet paper roll with a rubber over it and with a little bit of lube so that way there you
No,
got the lotion
no.
of the motion? No. No, did you use a pillow at least and think
So
the
I
pillow
used
was a
so
person?
when I was young and dumb, I used to use a toilet paper roll with like a bunch of dryer sheets in that shit, and then put one on the end and fucking rubber band it.
What
Hey,
the
Marty.
Ah, no, not that close. Dear God, don't suck on the mic.
Is that a real thing?
What? Putting the shit to smoke your weed and
Oh, is
blow it
that
out?
oh, okay, sorry. I thought you were talking about something entirely
No,
different.
no, John, I was talking about you using the toilet paper roll for your pleasurable
Oh
moments.
no!
You know, John, you kind
I
of
get a
take your
giant
dough.
fuck. Shut up! I get a giant fucking grapefruit, bro. And I put a fucking hole in it, and then I put it in the mic, and I heat it up for about 10-15 seconds, and then boom, you're good to. and then you're fucking good to go, dude.
Gotcha.
Sounds fun.
Cass has explained so much. Let's go. Make sure y'all tapping it. All right, y'all. So I don't know how we went from the Pope to John talking
him.
about smoking it and pleasuring himself.
I got
Yeah.
sidetracked, dude.
All right, y'all. Let's go ahead get to the 20 of the wildest, most fucked up stories from this week. I've dug deep to make sure we're not repeating any of the old shit. A Florida man got arrested on April 17th for trying to propose to his neighbor's cow with a ring pop. He got down on one knee in the pasture, but the cow kicked him in the face. The cops hauled him off for trespassing while he screamed it was true love. He's got a black eye and a court date.
Was he
Now, I'm just
high?
it doesn't state whether or not if he's high, but I'm wondering if he was a white guy with a black eye, so that way there he matched a cow. I'm just saying, like,
I'm
It
just
was
thinking
weird.
he got what he deserved, man. Like he was not needed, I guess.
no, that's some redneck shit right there. Like proposing to a cow. I mean, the guy loves his beef. You can't.
Yeah, I mean, it gives you meaning to why go out for milk.
Hey, if you can have beef and
But
milk
I don't
all at
know.
the same time, you are golden.
Fucking golden, bruh.
Golden.
Yeah, but you'd only I mean, like, how are you gonna have the beef?
Well,
Like, you
see what
can't
you do.
eat
See, the
it.
thing is, though, like, if you get mad at the cow, though,
You,
listen,
like,
you
cut it
go to
off
the
breast
grocery
parts.
store, you buy some steaks, you say, look, bitch, I'm eating your sister now. You just fuck with that cow. You just be like, yeah, your sister tastes so good.
I
Mm.
don't think that that's gonna be a threat.
Hey, just so you know, Mark, Queef Monkey is Rowan.
Oh, okay, gotcha. So Rowan's now got another one here. Let's go. Queef Monkey, what a name. What a fucking name. And that's a female?
Yeah.
I don't want to fucking know the story. Nope.
I kinda
I-
do. I
I-
kinda do. I kinda do. I kinda need to know.
I
I
don't
kinda need to know.
I don't fucking know. I haven't asked. I don't want to
I
ask.
mean,
You
we're
haven't asked
here.
the story like you game with this person, right?
No.
You don't game with Rowan. Okay.
No. So
Big-
Don't
so
you wanna
Rowan
know just a little bit, like, how you
is
I mean, like
my best friend Stevie's sister.
Gotcha.
oh, that yeah, okay. I mean, if it was a complete stranger, I think it's more interesting to hear the story, but if it's somebody you know and you might see or might interact with, like, that might be uncomfortable,
That would be
depending on the
very
story.
interesting times to see
Listen,
him
you want to know
afterwards,
something
right?
about Rowan? You want a fun fact about Rowan?
Bring it.
What's that?
She fucking slapped me so hard across the face one day when we were drinking that I was spitting blood.
What'd you do? What'd you say?
I told my wife, "Fuck you," and she thought I
Damn.
was saying it to her, and she fucking went to town, bro.
Seems like a lot of people try to take you out, huh, John?
I'm an acquired taste,
That's
buddy.
another kind of mad.
Yo, what's
It-
up, Matt?
It does seem like you have a hit list out for you, John.
Man, I'm an asshole. I can't help it.
It's funny that because I almost broke your neck.
Yep.
Okay,
slept.
why?
So we were two
I mean,
dumbasses playing in my backyard. We
Okay.
first started off in these like those bubbles. Have you seen the bubbles where you go inside the bubble and you run
Yeah.
into each other? So we were doing that for a little bit. So we were already pumped up, and then we
Okay.
decided we were gonna wrestle. So we wrestled, and I kind of picked up. Did I backwards body slam you, or did I upside down slam you?
You backwards body slam me, bro. Like you picked me up and just tossed me backwards. And then you landed on the lower half of my body, and all that weight landed on my neck at a 90-degree angle. So like my head's like,
A slight internal decapitation. Got it.
Yeah, it was a good time. I mean, John, it was funny because he didn't go to the hospital for a few days, and it was funny because the whole time he's trying to work for me, he's like, I can't move. I can't go to work. I'm like, you're going to fucking work, bitch. You're gonna work this. I was like,
so when I eventually, the backstory is literally your profile picture. That's it. Well, we don't see your profile picture, but
And yes, Sully, we're live with this.
yes, Sully, we are live with this, so you can give me a big old kiss on them lips. But anyway, so like when I eventually went to the hospital, the nurse, I don't know why it doesn't work. I'm not technologically smart. So the nurse fucking, she looked at me and she goes, you're lucky you got a thick neck.
It was a good time. We have fun in my backyard.
So were you like in your 20s, 30s? Give me an age.
Early
That's
30s.
what, 4 years ago, right?
Yeah, early 30s. I was 31.
Yeah. And if you're 31, 40, I was in my 40s.
Still young, dumb, and full of shit. Okay.
So yeah,
Yeah.
I was like 40 or 41 when it happened. So yeah, it was a good time.
Okay.
Uh,
That
and-
might come back to haunt you.
Probably. I mean, my body's shit, so I
Yeah.
get it. My whole body aches when it rains.
But I mean, to help everybody out, he does ask me to do that once in a while now still. He still begs me to break his neck once in a while.
Oh my god, dude, the whole back rack, worth it. I get so stiff.
No, see, when John gets his friggin' back the way it is, his wife loves it because it's a little bit of, It's that boom boom in the champagne room kind of feeling afterwards.
Nice.
It just
Very
loosens
nice.
everything up. It makes it a little bit easier. You know what I mean? Like there's certain things you can do when you're loosened up.
Loosey
Fair.
goosey.
It's fair. It's fair.
I love how we go from fucking marrying a cow to this.
It happens every time, dude.
Every time, dude. Oh, we
I
100%
need
do.
details. You can't just like drop these half bombs of information and then
Well,
just be like, "Ah,
if-
just roll on." And like, no, we need the backstory. We need to understand how we got there.
To answer Marty's question, dude, I synced it. Okay. Yes, I need a new microphone. Please bless me with your amazing blessedness.
Listen,
eventually
John,
someday.
we're gonna bless John. I got to get a hold of my brother. I've got the first ever microphone and audio box. I can't remember what it's called. The receiver that I've ever when I first started out doing my streaming that we are gonna send to John. I just got to talk to my brother and see how much it's gonna cost to ship it. We're gonna get it out to John.
Are you gonna help me set it up?
I can help you right over the phone. It's easy.
It
You know
better
how to
be
stick a USB cord into your computer?
Maybe.
Oh, okay. I mean, if you don't, we have an issue. If you don't know how to stick something into a hole, John, we absolutely got an issue.
I get stuff stuck in my holes.
No. Oh, shit. Then we might be fucked.
This is
It might be
definitely
fucked.
educational.
All right,
Very
y'all.
educational.
Let's go to the next one, y'all. In Texas, a woman got busted on April 15th for trying to sell her husband's prosthetic leg on Craigslist, listed it as gently used for $200 because he cheated. Buyers reported her, cops charged her with theft, and ex-users are calling it her peg leg bandit. I'm not sure. Like, okay, so you better have cheats on you, and fucking you take their prosthetic leg to sell it. Yay or nay, John? Would you go that? I mean, granted, they went low by cheating, but would you take their prosthetic leg and sell that shit?
I would not sell it. I would put it somewhere where they cannot reach it.
Oh, okay. Well, if there's one, they didn't mention two legs. They only mentioned one leg,
Oh,
so they'd
good
probably
night.
still be able to reach it.
Good night, Queef.
Nothing like a good night queef.
Yeah. Good night, Queef.
Moist.
Uh,
Dear God. so
You don't know.
so
Maybe their other leg's fucking hobbled or semi-crippled.
a little bit of a stubble on the other leg,
Yeah, man. You know?
making him stub it.
Yeah, just make them have to really work for it.
All right, Shiny, do you agree or disagree with the woman?
sell that shit.
Damn, selling that
No
shit.
hesitation,
All right.
dude. Like
Just
no
200 bucks,
hesitation.
huh? Like, yeah, no hesitation. She like sell that shit. All right.
And,
We
and
know.
anything else I can sell, quite frankly. I mean, now listen, if we're gonna do one, we're gonna do it all. His
So
Xbox, PC, it's all gone. Like he's
so
coming
we
to nothing. Bye
we
bye.
had a story like this, what, 2 weeks ago, where it almost is some of the same story, except for instead of selling a prosthetic leg, she stuck her ex's fish in a microwave. It was a goldfish
Oh,
and fried
fuck,
the
I
living
forgot
fuck
about
out of
that.
the goldfish.
Yeah, dude.
Hmm.
Would you fry the goldfish or let the goldfish live?
Remember, your answer matters.
I'd let the goldfish live.
You're fucking lying.
No, I would. I like
Damn.
animals.
So, Lizzie, you know what's funny? I said we are going to try this out on TikTok, right? We just got restricted to some audiences. They may find uncomfortable and has been restricted. Reason, sexually suggestive content. What the fuck? Really, TikTok? Dear God. I'm
did
telling y'all,
that?
TikTok.
I know what it did it. I know what did it.
Do you?
Holes.
It was the comment about the Pope.
Maybe.
Oh, that's true. You were very naughty with that comment.
You
I
were
do.
just a
Did
little
cross
bit,
some
John.
lines.
All right, y'all. For everybody who's listening on TikTok, then because we are being limited out there, I need y'all right now to share the hell out of that stream on TikTok and let people know we are live with Chaos Cadre, at least for the news portion and for our bullshit now here. Speaking of news, a New York guy got caught on April 19th trying to ride a subway train naked. By climbing on top of a moving car, he slipped off at the next stop, broke his leg, and got arrested for public indecency. X is buzzing right now with videos of the subway surfer wiping out. Getting on a subway in New York naked. I don't even think I would have the balls to do that.
I have one question.
What's that?
Was he greased up?
I don't know. He could have been, but no, it just
Moist?
says. I'm thinking he just did it, John. He just went naked onto the
You wouldn't do it?
subway. I would not do, not on the New York subway. Oh God, have you ever been on a subway in New York?
Yes, I have.
That shit is filthy. There's rats on that fucking subway.
I know.
Yeah, but
Fuck no.
he's not riding in the train. He's riding above it, right? Is that what you said? He wasn't actually in the car. He was on top of the car.
Yeah, I believe it said he was on
And then he
top
fell
of the car.
off. And that's how he got hurt.
Climbing on top of the moving car. So yeah, he was on top of the moving car. So yeah, I mean, but then there's the electricity part of that.
Yeah, I
You can
mean,
dodge.
No, man. You're going naked on a subway, butt ass naked. What if no, dude? What if
it's
you're
probably
Johnson?
cold too.
Dude, you're gonna lose your damn Johnson on that shit. You fuck up the wrong way, your Johnson's getting cut off. Next thing you know, you become a fucking transformer. Hell no.
You don't
I'm
want
not
to be a
riding on top.
Probably
transformer,
cold.
dude?
What if your junk sticks to the metal because it's so
Ooh.
cold? Like think about when you're riding a motorcycle, right? Like even when it's warm, you still have to have all the gear on, and the wind
I don't know how,
creates.
hold on. Let's
No,
find out. What was it on
I'm,
April?
I'm
What day was that
curious.
on? Hold on.
19th.
April. Hey Siri, what was the weather in New York on April 19th?
And you're below ground.
She can't get past weather. Really? Well, all right. So I'm
But
going
you're
to say
underground.
it was like 60s here. So 60s here in Maine. So I'm going to say it was probably at least, around 60s. Maybe it wasn't that cold.
Yeah, but it's underground, and you've got wind.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. If he had a little dribble out of his sausage, then that could have gotten stuck to the metal. Oh my God.
Right.
Talk about castration right off the bat.
It was in the high
Uh-huh.
80s.
It was in the high 80s in New York. So it's
Still
probably like
underground.
yeah, but it's that. But then that
And
changes
wind.
it though, right? Under the ground, the wind, you're probably looking at maybe 50s or 60s. So it's
Yeah,
not
give or
that.
take.
It's not the freezing method that he's got to worry about with his sausage. I mean,
Okay, so then here's the other issue that could have caused calamitous damage to his junk is those, it's got those, it's not a flat surface, it's got ridges, right? So if he's slipping off that thing, I would imagine those ridges aren't perfectly smooth. Like that could have scarred a
yeah, it could have. I mean,
panene.
He could have got a
This
filleted
just doesn't
sausage.
sound like a good idea. Like, what kind of like mental outpatient are you that this
Well,
is
let's
what
ask
you're gonna
John
do?
because it sounds like John was interested in doing this. John, what kind of mental patient would want to ride on top of a subway
Hey,
butt
man.
ass naked? I mean,
Hey man, listen. I'm just saying I'm willing to experience life.
all right, y'all. So for the right donation, we'll fly John or get John out to New York so he can get on top of a subway butt ass naked and ride it. He's gonna have to record the whole thing though, because we gotta have proof that this has been done.
I think we'd have better luck sending him off to like one of those big trains where they get like all everybody like gets on the train. Like it's more acceptable when you have a large group and it's not a subway. I think that'd be a
Well,
little bit more appealing.
I mean, where you live, there is the Amtrak up there. We could get you to do it on the Amtrak.
Yeah, subway seems a little dicey, but an
Mm.
open train?
Can we wait for warmer weather?
It's warm now. I've got my fan in my window blowing on me. It's beautiful. It's like, hold on. I can even tell you right now. Let me look at the. Let me open up my weather station on the garage here, and I'll tell you. Let me tell you right now. Let me tell you. It's 46 degrees outside right now. It's beautiful.
So wait, are you saying you'd actually do it? You would consider with the right
It's
temperature.
44 degrees here, bucko.
So
Where
it's
the
perfect. It's
fuck
above
are you?
freezing.
Oh, you're up in
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
in northern Maine.
I'm northern.
what the fuck, man?
I mean, it's 46 degrees. I mean, listen, man, it's not below freezing, so your junk's not going to freeze. You may get a little chapped on your ass, but you'll be okay.
Yeah, you've had military training. You should be fine with this. You should know what to do.
Yeah, and you were actually Navy too, fucker. So you trained in the water, unlike me.
Give you a loincloth.
I didn't train in the water like you.
Aw, Marte, it's only 72 degrees there.
Marty, let's shut up about you and your Florida weather. Oh, man. All right, y'all. Let's go to this next news clip. In Ohio, of course it's Ohio, woman got arrested on April 16th for trying to baptize her neighbor's goldfish in bleach. Said they were sinful for swimming in circles. She killed the whole tank. Cops charged her with animal cruelty, and the neighbors suing her ass off. Okay, not only they eating cats and dogs, and now they're baptizing goldfish in bleach. What the fuck? Thoughts
I mean, if she had used a little bleach, maybe.
on a goldfish? Oh, instantly, 86 a goldfish. It would take the goldfish
Well,
life.
no, not necessarily, because like what humans can drink, like what's the bleach to water ratio you can survive? I forget what it is, but I mean, isn't there like theoretically possible that just a teeny little drop of bleach might have been okay in like a 10-gallon tank?
John, I just want to, I just, you guys, I just want to let everybody know.
I'm trying
John
to
is the one
justify
that
her
said shiny
actions.
would be great on here. She's trying to justify bleach on fish.
I'm
I'm
not.
just
I'm
saying,
just
Chad, like
saying.
this, like bleach on fish. Yeah, let's just bleach a fish. I mean, that just sounds like a
I
good thing
mean,
to fucking do.
You never know, dude. It could turn out great.
could have been the son of Satan. Who knows? Cleansing.
Right? That's what Raider.
That's
That's what I'm
no.
saying. Right. At least Raiders understand it. Like, no. Would you baptize a child with bleach?
Depends.
Their clothing, for sure.
If I gotta get blood out of clothing, yes.
That's their clothes. You're like, okay, so
If the clothes are still on them and a little
fish
bleach
don't
gets
have.
on them, dude, that ain't my fault.
You would take the bleach and baptize a child with bleach on their
Oh.
forehead.
No, I would not baptize.
Well, no. So
Yes,
let's.
when you
I mean,
baptize, you're going here. Or some baptism, they take the fucking kids and they go, whoo, they practically drown the little fuckers and then they pull them up out of the water. So, I mean, fuck, no.
but
What
you don't
the
know where
fuck?
that water's coming from. Like a lot of these water treatment facilities put all sorts of stuff in that water to clean it. Bleach may actually be one of those items. So you don't know. There might already be bleach used in that regular,
Well,
socially acceptable dunking bath at
I believe they do
Holy
bleach water.
Trinity of whatever, whatever.
All
I
right.
think they
So
use chlorine in the water, but I could be wrong.
Yeah, well, chlorine is
Marty,
essentially
why are you
bleach.
why are you scared?
I'm just saying.
I didn't say I was gonna kill the little fucker. I'm just saying that I'd get blood out of his shirt with bleach, and if it happened to get on them, then oops.
I think Shiny's scaring them with her saying that she's finding bleaching fish to baptize a fish is acceptable.
I'm not saying it's acceptable. I'm saying you're not giving me
You
quantities
agreed.
here. You're not saying that she poured a whole jug of bleach in there. I'm just saying, what if it was a tiny little dose? I don't know.
I
I
got
need
some
more
bleach
information.
And this is
somewhere in
why
my
females
house.
listen to murder mystery podcasts.
Listen, I got some bleach somewhere in my house. I think next week, for the right amount of money, I'll drink a cap full.
What the fuck? No, you won't.
That's a fucking lie.
Listen, I went to FEMA training and they tell you right in the book that you can add X amount of bleach to water and safely drink it. I wouldn't personally do it, but I'm just saying that's what they say. That's what they sell you.
They sell you on many other things too that I
I
won't say
know.
because we're live on TikTok, right?
I know.
All right, y'all. Let's swap over. Now that we know Shiny's out to kill every fish out there, let's talk about a California man got busted on April 14th for trying to marry his Roomba at a drive-through chapel. Said it was his soulmate because it always cleans up after him. The priest refused. Cops arrested him for public disturbance, and X is debating if he's a texsexual.
I'm sorry. He's a what?
A texsexual.
Yeah. No.
You know what a texsexual is, right?
Like you want to marry appliances and shit?
Somebody who falls in love with their electronics, correct?
No, it's not weird, my boy. I understand.
A texsexual. John might be a texsexual, actually.
No.
No, you're not married to Call of Duty?
Listen.
I'm just saying.
Every week we go through this. No, I am not married to Call of fucking Duty.
Not at all.
No.
Obsessed
John,
with it.
can you go 3 months without Call of Duty? Without building up attitude, getting angry, as if you were going through withdrawals from nicotine?
No.
All right, then.
So you're obsessed.
You're obsessed with Call of Duty.
You have addiction issues. Got it.
Listen,
You
the
are
other day
what
we
you
doing-
are what we call a game sexual, John. Okay, you are a game sexual. That's what you are. We're categorizing John, y'all. John is a game sexual. We're gonna have to break the news to his wife when she listens to this tomorrow morning as she's driving to work.
How do you
I'm
think she's
sorry.
going to take it?
Yeah, how do you think she's gonna take it, John? Fucking Marty.
He's like,
John,
no.
John,
no.
can you just come out and tell everybody now? Just go ahead and John. The first thing I'm doing is to admit it. Okay, John, I want you right now to tell everybody on stream and let them know that you are a game sexual. Say, I am John S. and I'm a game sexual. Come on, John. I want you to tell
There's
everybody
no
on stream.
fucking way I'm saying that, dude.
Let's go, John. I need you to say it. You need to affirm
Listen,
this.
you
John.
get me
Listen.
to do a lot of dumb shit, but I'm not saying that. It's not happening.
But
because
it's
there's
true.
no way.
It's true.
Good.
You're a game sexual.
I am not a game sexual.
You're not. So you can go 4 months without playing Call of Duty. without
Now it's
losing your
4
shit.
months, dude. First
Yep.
it was 3.
Yep. Now we're adding 4 months onto it.
Raider says he'll pay you to say it. So don't say it.
How
So,
much we talking, Raider?
Yeah.
Just say I'm John S. and I'm a game sexual. That's all
No,
you gotta
because
say.
you're gonna
John.
turn it into some fucking meme clip thing.
No, why would I would never do such a damn thing.
I want to read that so bad, but I feel like it goes to what you say, dude.
Come on, John. Just say it, John. It's easy, John. You got to admit it.
I will say he spelled my name right, for God's sakes. Unlike you.
That's good. I'm glad he did.
What would it take?
What would it take for you to,
get
John,
say
for
it?
you to admit to the world that you are a game sexual?
That sounds so fucking wrong, though, dude. Like,
Who cares? Who cares? What's the worst that can happen?
John, listen.
the worst
I'm
that can
John
happen?
S.
It'll
and
be
I'm a
liberating.
game sexual.
hey, thanks for saying it, bud.
Say it, John. Come on. We're gonna liberate you right now, John. Let's go.
There's no liberation needed, dude.
It is
Like,
needed. It is needed. You know it is. Just tell the world, John. The world needs to know.
The world doesn't need to know.
The
because it's
world
not a true
absolutely needs
statement.
to. It is a true statement.
No, it's
You
not,
can.
dude.
You've admitted you can't go 4 months
It was 3.
without calling. All right, well, regardless, you can't go 3.
Not another 100. I just paid taxes.
You can't go 3 without playing Call of Duty, which means you are a game sexual. So just admit it, John.
Or
Wait,
a consensual.
are we talking like Warzone Call of Duty, multiplayer Call of Duty, or
Any version of
zombie?
Any,
Call of Duty.
Any
yeah,
Any
version of
any.
Call of
version.
Duty?
Any version of Call of Duty.
Listen. No, I'm not saying it.
Come on, John.
Ah,
John, you had money on the table.
set
Raider was
yourself
willing to
free.
pay you to say it to help you out. Help you get through your addiction and this addiction, John. You
It's
just got.
not an addiction, dude.
It is. We're here to help you.
You're full of shit. You're here to humiliate me.
Well, no, I'm not.
Fuck off, Raider.
Rangers Anonymous.
All right, y'all. Guess we're not gonna get John today to admit it. We'll try again next episode to see if we can get John to, tell the world that he's a game sexual. We'll get there, chat. We'll get there. In the meantime, chat, out in Michigan, a couple got caught on April 18th stealing 50 jars of what? Oh, what John loves, pickles from a grocery store, hid them in their pants, and waddled out. They claimed it was for a pickle party. What the fuck? Cops charged them with theft, and X is losing it over pickle bandits. Ladies and gentlemen, this sounds like this is something John would have done. John, the pickle bandits, John, what are your thoughts?
First of all, they're wrong. You don't steal pickles, you make them.
Yeah, you love
What the
making
hell is a
pickles,
pickle
don't you?
party? You need to know what this is. Google it, boo boo. Google it.
Shiny, what are your thoughts on the pickle bandits?
Listen, as somebody who just does not like pickles, I have no understanding of this. Like, why? Why?
Pickles are good though. There's certain kinds of pickles that are really good. Like you get the bread and
Yeah.
butter pickles, the bread and pucker, the bread and butter pickles are fucking phenomenal.
Okay, but
Or
did you know the brine that's used to make pickles has been linked to colon cancer? Put that in your nugget.
it's vinegar though. So you're saying vinegar
Not
has
the
been
only thing.
linked to colon cancer? Well, it
Uh,
depends on who makes it.
whatever's in that brine. I don't think it's just vinegar.
I use vinegar,
water,
Carolina
pickle
Reaper.
and salt.
I mean, I like vinegar and I like cucumbers, but I don't like pickles. Go riddle me that.
That's kind of fucked up.
I
You should
know.
let me
I mean,
make you a
and you
jar
like
of
to
pickles.
baptize fish with bleach. So this is all starting to come together now.
Yeah.
Shiny, let me make
Paint
you a
the
jar
picture.
of pickles. I promise you. Promise.
Okay,
you.
so send me pickles along with that
Devil's
cleft horn of devil.
the Satan's toe will be coming to you through Amazon.
All right. Well, I guess we're gonna have a pickle challenge too at some point.
John, should I grow some Carolina Reapers this summer? And we'll revisit her pickle invitation after I grow some Carolina Reapers so we can make some spicy pickles.
I did that once. You fucked me, dude.
What do you mean? No, I did not.
This fucking piece of shit, guys. He fucking made me eat a pickled Carolina Reaper. And let me tell you, it's not worth it.
Nah.
Oh, it was definitely worth it. It was content creatable worthy. Unfortunately, I didn't record it. How you doing, Julia? It tasted good though, didn't it, John? It had good flavor.
Sure.
Not convincing.
100%.
Damn.
Not selling me on this.
Loved it.
You loved every moment of it, John.
Nay, nay.
It was great.
Yeah.
Yeah. No. We're hard.
All right, y'all. Let's get out the pickles and go to the UK. A man got arrested on April 15th for trying to exorcise his neighbor's parrot. Said it was cursing in tongues. He threw holy water at it and the parrot bit him. And cops charged him with animal cruelty. Ex-users are squawking about parrot priest. Are all animals possessed? Because now we've dealt with goldfish and parrots.
Okay, at first I thought you said exercising the parrot. So you mean giving
Exorcism.
an exorcism. Okay.
Yeah, an exorcism to a parrot.
He can't English. It's okay.
No, I'm from Maine. That
Trying
should be
to
normal.
excise the demons from the parrot. Not using
Correct.
bleach this time.
Not using bleach this time, actually using holy water, which you should be using, even when you
Parrots
baptize.
like that shit. Like they like to like flap around it and clean themselves and preen. So I don't see what the problem is. And if the parrot bit him, I mean, like parrots bite. That's hazard of ownership. I don't see the issue here. Like maybe don't mess with somebody else's parrot for sure, but like I don't really see what the real harm here was. He got his punishment from the parrot.
So the parrot should be charged.
No. Self-defense.
Self-defense. But can an animal claim self-defense?
Does it matter? In this regard, he was being
If the
taunted
parrot
by
can
the
talk,
non-owner.
it can claim self-defense.
Oh, okay. You're going with that. If the parrot can talk, the parrot can claim self-defense, huh?
I like
Oh
that.
yeah.
Let's go.
So if the goldfish can
good.
talk, the goldfish could claim self-defense.
The
right?
goldfish
That-
can't talk; it's dead.
That poor fucking bastard.
Yeah.
But hey, that's all right because you all remember Shiny said it's okay to bleach goldfish.
That's not exactly what I said.
No, those words came out of your mouth. You said
They
it.
did.
No.
Absolutely did.
No,
And that
you
is
don't.
why the crowd is all rallied up and donated for you to do the Satan's Toe because they realize you torture goldfish.
So,
And I want you to know that it's our good buddy Raider that sent in the donation.
oh, I know. Oh, I know.
Raider, we can make sure that we clip it up and we'll make it send it to you for your podcast as well so you can replay her suffering off the Satan's Toe, Raider. We'll make sure we clip it up good for you.
Somehow this has all come full circle.
What do you mean by that?
I don't mean anything by that.
No, what are you trying to say?
I'm just saying it's all just coming full circle.
How's it come full circle? I'm confused.
It just has.
Can you elaborate?
No.
Are you saying
Our-
that I'm dumb?
No, absolutely not. I would never say, oh, well, that's not true. I would never. Not no.
All right, for
Only
everybody's
under
tuning on.
certain circumstances.
For everybody tuning in on TikTok, we're going to do a quick reset over on the TikTok. We're going to go to the chat side so that way we can get our flag off. We'll get more people in here. In the meantime, just to recap, everybody, something's going on over here. She thinks maybe they were in cahoots with Raider with his podcast now. That's what I'm trying to get the gist out of it. But that's okay because we are going to get Shiny to burn. John will be singing Burn, Baby Burn the whole time she's sucking on the Satan's Toe. John will be ordering that here probably about near the end of the show. It'll be a good one. I can't wait to see
I
him
just
burn.
need the Addy.
The what?
The address, the Addy.
Oh, the Addy. Right. Uh-huh.
And if she don't
Good
get
luck
it,
with
maybe
that.
Raider might get it. Raider, you have her address, right, Raider?
No. I'll
We'll have
give you
to
my address.
All right, y'all. Now that we got an address coming in, let's talk about Arizona. A guy got busted on April 20th for trying to pay his bar tab with his ex's underwear. Said it was legal tender. Bartender called the cops. He's facing fraud charges, and ex is laughing at panty payer trending right now. Look up hashtag panty payer. I mean, listen, maybe those panties are worth a little bit of money if it was an OF lady. Maybe his ex is an OF fan person. I'm just
Okay,
saying.
I kind of want to get behind this story because I had a friend of mine who actually was selling her panties and she made a good bunch of money. So in terms of like being able to get like, I mean, but you have to authenticate, right? You have to show provenance. So I think that that's where the fraud comes in because you can't prove that these are worth the perceived value that he's applying to them. Is it legal currency? Obviously not.
I mean, hear me out. Hear me out.
Oh,
In
man.
some religions,
Mhm.
they could be considered a legal currency. But the only real question I have is, were they clean or were they used?
Yeah, they didn't save their
Well,
cleaning
see, if
use.
they're dirty, they're worth more.
That is true. They got to be soiled to be worth anything. If they're
Yeah,
clean,
and
they're
the
not
longer
really.
that they were on,
They got to have that smell. I mean, look, man. There's females out there making big bucks right now for selling the sweat that comes from underneath their tatas.
really? That's new. I
Yeah,
haven't heard that.
Can I do that?
You know, you probably could if you can even squeeze a little milk out of there. It might even be better.
That'd be a fucking miracle. But sure.
But no, they are selling their used undergarments that are dirty, and they're making a living off of this shit. It's just like the person that sold, what was it, Maine Snow? There was a person that was literally bottling up snow and selling it on eBay, and people were paying hundreds of dollars for these jars of snow. People will buy anything.
Yeah.
Interesting.
I mean, come on. I sold the back of my neck on eBay fucking 20 somewhat years ago.
Oh fuck yeah, I remember that.
How do you sell the back of your neck on eBay? Now I need explanations.
So the story on the back of my neck is
Yeah.
back, I'd say about 25 years ago. My wife and I, before we got our house and got our business and stuff, we were living a little bit on welfare. So we were like, okay, we want to take our kids on a good vacation or get a good Christmas for them. So I posted the back of my neck on eBay and sold advertisement on the back of my neck. It sold for $5,000, and the company also paid to fly me out to Hollywood for the weekend, paid for the hotel, all my food, drinks, and stuff like that. Took me to Universal Studios, and just had a good old time. $5,000.
Pretty sweet
But
tat
hopefully
too.
it's not a permanent tattoo.
Oh, it's 100% a permanent tattoo. It says defyinggravity.com by globat.com. Web hosting made easy. And I
It's
keep
now
it on there for the story.
permanently,
Yeah.
It's permanently
your
on the back of my
Yeah.
neck.
Rotate, dog.
Yep. Sold the back of my neck.
Listen, we're a bunch of dumbasses. You knew this coming into here.
I listen. No, not to this. I mean, I knew there would be surprises. We were clear on that. Yes. But that's a new one. I'm
Listen,
not
if I
surprised
had
by
thought of
much.
this before he told me, I would have done it.
Well, why can't you still do it?
Because then I'd
I
be
don't think it's
copying
popular
him.
anymore. It was a trend back then. There was a guy, I got the idea from a guy that sold his forehead on eBay.
Mm.
There's a guy that's literally got he's a
even
walking
worse.
advertisement with a tattoo on his forehead.
I mean, I guess with those lasers now, you could get it removed if you really wanted to, but
Yeah, but there are no
that's
lasers back
cost
then.
even more. Yeah, I meant
Eh,
like if you did that now.
Right. I mean, the funny part is I got that before I even joined the military. So my drill sergeants gave me so much shit with that tattoo on my neck, but it was great.
Oh, they must have loved you.
They absolutely did.
Yeah. All right.
Man.
Okay. I just needed to know because I didn't understand what you meant by that. I was like, well, you clearly still have it, so you
I
didn't give
do.
it away. So
No,
you
it's
okay?
a
So it's
story
just
of my
space. Ooh,
no.
space.
Oh yeah, no, it's a complete story
Real
of where
estate.
my wife and I came up from. So,
Okay,
and
got it.
we
Real
use it as the
estate.
motivational. So it's great. Now we've owned our own home and we're off welfare, so it's good stuff.
Amen.
But let's go on to the next one. A Colorado woman got arrested on April 17th for trying to smuggle 30 live frogs in her bra through an airport security. Said they were her emotional support frogs. TSA caught her when one croaked. She's now facing wildlife charges, and X is hopping with memes on this one, ladies and gentlemen.
No.
Motherfucker,
Frogs!
why?
Slimy little green things. Get through on an airplane. Emotional
Oh.
support animal.
Just why?
John, would you stick frogs in your freaking underwear?
No.
Croak around there, tickle your nuts, be like, "Dee, dee, 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 dee." No?
No.
They think there's a fly with your hair, so they try to stick out their tongue and they're giving you a little free licky lick. Wait. Trying to walk through, and you're just going, oh, right there. Yep, just a little bit more. Woo! and the croaking.
Cue the music.
I mean, they do like the tropics, so you've got the right humidity for it, I guess.
Right?
But
It's a
Rude.
perfect home for the frogs.
no.
I'm not
I mean,
putting no
like,
frogs in my fucking pants.
and you can't. I mean, you wouldn't even be able to sit down. They'd get squished, and then you'd have like frog guts in your
Oh man, little frog
stuff,
oozing guts just scrolling
like
down your
dripping
skirt
down
'em.
your
Oh,
teeth.
please, next.
And you wear shorts
Next.
and you stand up. There's just like
Next.
green run goo coming down.
Next.
Oh man, that'd be
Next.
great. Let's go. Oh man, ladies and gentlemen, if you're listening right now on the Apple Podcast, I want y'all to comment right now. Would you go ahead and stick frogs in your bra or frogs in your underwear, in that matter, to sneak them on a plane? I want to know. Please let us know. Comment in the comment section. Tell us, would you let the frogs chill in your undergarments while you try to get on an airplane?
Put like a max quantity on this? Like, if it was just like
Well,
one frog.
No, we gotta go with 30. We gotta do just like she did. Her emotional support frog. She put 30 of them.
Okay, do we know what kind of frogs these were? Because clearly
I'm
they're not
guessing
gonna
they're
be
probably
little
like the little
frogs.
baby. They're probably little
Yeah,
froglets.
these aren't gonna be like little. Yeah,
Like little froglets.
but like, how do you not squish them? Like, that's the thing. Like, if you're wearing a I don't get it.
I mean, if they're in your Tata holders, you're golden, right? Because you're not really gonna
'Cause
squish
there's,
them. They're
like
gonna be housed in there.
no, because I mean, like, the only real area where you could do it is, like, at the top where, like, this part, because like, there's a little bit of a, like, give space. Like, otherwise, like, they're getting smooshed in the cup.
Well, then we'll get that smushed. They're housing them. They're
I
kind of holding them
love
No,
tight and
'cause
smooth
well,
in
I mean,
there.
like, unless you're, like, an
They're-
A cup and you're, like, putting something in there to make it look like you got a C or a D cup, like a little
I
baggie or
absolutely
something.
I
I don't
love
mean,
the
a woman
fact
with a woman with double D's could probably hold like 15 in each underneath and
No,
be
because then,
golden.
because no, I think it's the reverse logic, because then you've got more shit, like, pushing against bra, and now you're like,
What's up, John?
the frogs.
I love that Shiny thinks that us as men know how bras work.
Well, I'm trying to
What?
explain it.
Well, I mean, you do have a wife, so you should kind of know the concept of how bra
I know how to
works, right?
take
'Cause I
one
hold it
off.
up. But maybe maybe she wasn't wearing a bra. Maybe she wasn't wearing a Tata holder.
Yeah,
So she
maybe
was
she's
just
got,
letting
like,
them sag. So
baggies.
that way, when they're sagging, they were kind of holding down on the frogs and keeping them in place.
Maybe, like, maybe she taped, like, a baggie across the top and then, like, shaped it to look like boobs on the sides a
Yeah.
little bit, and
And
then
maybe she had a little plastic baggie in there taped to her chest too for watering them so they can still drink while they're in there.
yeah, maybe.
Or maybe she was
You're
milking.
fucking stupid, bro.
Now you just went, like, too far. Yeah, now you're getting unreal.
All
I
right,
picked
y'all.
you up right
Some
up
more.
there. I was right
Some
there
more.
with you till then.
Till then. All right, y'all, let's go to some more fucked up news. In Illinois, a man got caught on April 19th trying to race a shopping cart down a highway, pushed it into traffic at 2 a.m. He crashed it into a semi, broke his arm, and got arrested for reckless endangerment. X calls him the cart racer. I mean, that sounds like fun to me.
Dude, it sounds like a fucking great time. What do you mean?
I mean, when I go grocery shopping, I'm too far away from the return. Of course, I'm riding that bitch straight to the return. I get a running head start, and I'm riding that fucker straight down. And then all the kids are looking at their mommies wanting to do it, and their moms are yelling at them, calling me an idiot. But hey, it's fun.
Yeah, I'm kind of with you in the parking lot, but on the highway, like, those wheels are probably going, like, wobbly and, like, shit, and, like, he's lucky
Yeah.
that's all he got was a broken arm. Like, dude should be dead. Just
I
saying.
mean, John, can we get a shopping cart and do a video of like have the shopping cart tied to my vehicle,
Yes.
and we'll drive around the block like with it?
Yes.
I
Live
mean,
stream it.
that does sound like fun.
I'm game.
You're game for that one. That we will have to
Do
do
you
that. You
have
come down.
health insurance?
Oh, fuck that.
And is it up to date? And do you have 911 on speed dial?
Yes.
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 And will you be telling your wives ahead of time that you plan to do this?
Mine
No.
will already know.
Yeah, because she's gonna listen to the show. My wife, I don't think is listening to the show. She ain't commented yet, so I think she won't know until we do it.
Good luck.
But I will
But-
say this. Our wives do know when we get together in person, a lot of dumb shit happens.
Yes, that they do know that. I mean, when John met his wife while living in my house, it was all due to stabbing himself in his leg.
Right.
'Cause
Okay.
John
We're
thought it
gonna
was
need
fun.
that story too.
Listen,
Because John,
I was going through nicotine withdrawals because I couldn't vape in his house. Okay.
well, you
Uh-huh.
still did.
Well, yeah, but not as much as I wanted to.
Yeah, but isn't vaping just water vapor? Like, why can't you vape in someone's house? Like, what's
It's a
He would have set
respect.
off my smoke detectors too.
Yeah, they go off with smoke, like set up.
all right?
smoke detectors.
Bygones. Moving on.
Anyway.
So you stabbed your leg
I
because
was
what
playing
now?
with a pizza box with a knife. I was stabbing it, and I went a little too deep.
And I'm upstairs. I think I was watching TV, or I might have been on my computer.
No, dude. You were at work with the wife,
Was I at work?
and you sent, I think it was Zachary,
Oh, my son. That's
down
right.
to check on me, dude.
That's right. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, because I got a phone call
Yeah.
from the two females, your wife and the other female there. I'm trying to keep names out of it, saying John stabbed himself. Like, what do you mean? And sure. So I had to call my son. I'm like, can you go down and check on John? And supposedly he stabbed himself.
Right in the leg.
I'm sure as shit there was a knife in his leg.
Okay, wait. And how old were you?
This was like 4 years ago.
31. Listen, I've done a lot of growing up.
No, you haven't.
I would like to challenge that.
John, we're willing to pull a shopping cart behind the car to see what the hell happens. We have not grown up. we are trapped in 19-year-old's body, 19-year-old mindsets with
You're not
fucking
wrong.
40-year-olds bodies.
You're not wrong.
Oh shit. All right, y'all. Moving on here. We got a Georgia woman who got busted on April 16th for trying to hypnotize her neighbor's dog with a swinging pocket watch. Said it was stealing her thoughts. The dog bit her. The cops charged her with trespassing, and ex-users are howling at the dog whisperer. Everything seems to be pet related. What is going on with animals these days? We got people eating them in Ohio.
Move on. Next.
You don't want to talk about hypnotizing animals, John?
No, I don't.
Have you ever been hypnotized?
No.
No? By the look of your face, I feel like you might have.
No.
Shiny's holding up her arm. I'm guessing Shiny has been hypnotized. What happened during this hypnotism?
So I went to the university I attended, they did like this whole psychology class in mass, and it was in an auditorium, and they picked out a slew of people to go through this whole exercise, and they hypnotized the whole group of us, supposedly. I'm not going to say the stupid shit I did because we don't need to know that. That's irrelevant. It's just, I can't explain. I can't explain it. I can't explain what happened.
Wait, you said supposedly, but now you're saying you did stupid shit, so the hypnotism worked.
I mean,
Because otherwise, why would have you done the stupid shit unless you were just
I
like,
don't
fuck it, I'm going
know.
to do what they did?
I don't know. I did a lot of stupid shit back then. I mean, why did I join up with the ROTC to go jump down the side of a building? I
Oh,
don't
because
know.
that's fun. Who wouldn't do that?
Well, somebody who froze halfway down the building who might have been this jackass. That's who. I don't know. It was,
Repel, underlay.
whatever.
I
Yeah,
can't,
repel.
Roseanne, I can't.
No,
The
they had to
walls are
send
so-
people to come down to come get me. Yes, that is exactly what happened after I broke a window. Whatever. Shit happens.
Oh, shit happens. Did you shit?
No, but I
Probably
probably
pissed
was
herself.
close. I only had that issue after I had kids. But I never had that issue before kids. After
Dude,
kids,
I'm
yes.
telling you,
Before
every
kids, no.
female that has kids, man, they got to piss like crazy. It's like they can't even hold the piss, dude. They'll fucking tackle you like football and throw you against the wall just so they get to the bathroom before you to piss.
Fuck yeah, I will.
It's crazy, dude.
Yeah,
It
I
is
can't
crazy.
sneeze. I can't sneeze. Like literally, if I know a sneeze is coming on, I gotta squeeze for all I'm worth. I gotta squeeze every midsection muscle I got. It sucks, but
Thank
that's what
God
you
we
get
ain't
for birthing
females.
giants.
Thank God.
Thank fucking God.
Yeah.
I don't think I could handle having a period cramps. Don't think I
No,
could.
we're eventually gonna
Okay,
do. I gotta.
okay.
Oh, I gotta add
That's
that to the
the
shopping
show.
list. Actually,
That's the shit. I want to see that shit. You two put those motherfucking cramp simulators on. Let's.
you know what? Listen,
And I
will.
have those thingies. I can
We
do it
get.
on, and I'll do it at the same freaking time.
We'll order two. We'll put two of them on our Amazon wish list. I'm gonna create one for the podcast. We'll put them on the Amazon wish list so people can order for us. And yeah, so people can order us those pregnant simulators, and John and I will do those on the show. We've already
I'll
talked
do it with
about
you.
it.
I already got them. I got them. I got one. I can use.
Marte, she wouldn't tell us what happened. She just said she did stupid shit when she was hypnotized.
Listen, I can't. I didn't. I don't actually know everything I did. I only know bits and pieces from what other people told me.
So, in other words, hypnotism does work then.
Yes.
Apparently so. I mean, like to me, like I still don't believe that it. I mean, I think that there's some psychology to it, like some sort of suggestive manipulation. I don't know. I don't know enough about. I just don't think that you can legitimately hypnotize another person.
If anybody knows of anybody that's a hypnotist or whatever out there, that if hypnotism can be done via online or whatever, if anybody knows of a hypnotist, please have them reach out to me. I would love to have them on the show and see if they can hypnotize all three of us on the show. That would be fucking fun. So if anybody knows of somebody that does hypnotism, please let me know. Have them reach out to us, and let's see if we can get them to hypnotize us on the show.
No.
That'll be a blast. Shani, you don't know what you signed up for, right? I kind of told John this is kind of like a jackass of online podcasting, where we're going to do stupid shit. And the
Yep.
hypnotism would be a fun one.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
All right,
Well,
John.
I mean, listen, I at this point, like, what the fuck? What do I got to lose?
Left Coast Guy at TikTok says, I bet. Yeah, Left Coast Guy. I bet there's a video of it too, but I would much rather have the hypnotist on this show because I think that'd be better. And there goes John sticking a pickle in his mouth. I always knew he floated the other way. All right, John. Well, John's sucking on his pickle over there. Let's talk about a guy in Nevada who got arrested on April 14th for trying to sell his neighbor's mailbox on Facebook Marketplace, listed it as vintage for $100. The neighbor caught him. The cops charged him with theft, and X is buzzing with mailbox bandit memes. Blah. Taking your neighbor. What would possess somebody to take their neighbor's mailbox?
His neighbor must be named Karen. I don't know.
Maybe.
Yeah.
John, what are
That's
your
the only thing I
thoughts?
can think of.
Would you take your neighbor's mailbox, John?
No, I just blow it up with an M80.
That sounds like fun. Or, but yeah, remember being back in the day, good old Maine, grab a baseball bat, go driving down the country roads with that baseball bat, hang out the window, and just go boom, and see how much you could fucking hit as you were going. See how
Oh,
many
fuck
mailboxes
yeah,
you could
dude.
take out.
Mm,
So many felonies.
record
So
of
many
17.
felonies. Oh man, it's good times. But then it sucks if someone's got like concrete in that mailbox.
Oh, dude.
And they-
break your fucking arm.
Yeah, why
You
would
lose
you
the-
risk that? Like,
Because it's fun.
I know, but there's so many other ways to have fun.
Not in Maine.
Like,
In
can't you
Maine, we
go,
do stupid
like,
shit.
cow tipping in
Like,
Maine?
shoot fireworks at each other.
Oh,
Yeah, see,
the
like that's
fucking-
fun.
But no, like mailbox hitting is a blast. Oh, I gotta step away from it now.
So you legitimately may or may not have actually been okay.
Good stuff, John.
Not
They're
just
saying an ASMR stream.
Pickles so crunchy.
You love those pickles, don't you, John?
I thought
Pickles
they
are
were
so
supposed to
good.
be soft. Aren't pickles soft and mushy?
John, you handle those pickles on the pipe of that vape so well. Folks,
Well-
stay tuned in after we get
Still-
through a few more of these news
still
stories. We
right
are going to
there.
be opening up the phone lines for y'all, so just stay tuned, y'all. Those will be coming soon.
Roman candle wars, I'm down.
Yeah, see that
wow.
I could see that.
I'll fuck Mark up all day.
Let's go. We'll have to do it. We'll have to find a place we do it because they made them illegal. Like the fireworks are illegal in a lot of
Isn't
these
there
towns.
still that sand pit in
Dayton?
yeah.
Yes, maybe. I don't know if it's public. If they got open to the
I
public
know a
anymore.
guy that works at the Dayton sand and gravel.
Oh, there we go. We can do
So
it there
what are
because
you
it's legal
doing at
there.
the sand pit?
Well, you shoot at the
Shooting
sand
each other
pit.
with fireworks. What do you
Shoot
mean?
each other with fireworks, or you go shooting there. They'll open up the sand pit for people and let you fire off rounds over there. It's good times.
True story.
Okay.
All right, y'all. Let's talk about a Missouri man who got caught on April 18th trying to marry his inflatable pool floaty in a public park. Said it was his summer soulmate. He humped it in front of the kids. And the cops arrested him for public indecency. And X debates if he's a floaty sexual. Just like John is a game sexual. And now we got floaty sexuals out there as well.
Floaty sexual is my new favorite word.
When we get my pool opened up, I'm so making a video of me going out with a pool floaty going, I'm a floaty sexual. I am so doing it. We're going to have the sexy music going on and everything. Oh, it'll be great.
Jesus.
Does it have can holders and does it have the viewfinder in the headrest?
It does not tell us any of that. It just tells us a floaty.
I don't know.
But I'm
I
just
don't know.
saying, like,
Some floaters are really cheap,
that's great
not
content.
durable.
Cheap date.
Hey, as long as he ain't that
Short
point,
marriage.
he didn't pop it at least.
You can't.
I think we broke her.
A floaty sexual. Was it donut? It might have been donut shaped, Marty. They don't tell us the shape of this floaty. But if it was a donut shape, how small was the donut?
To make it worth his while, it would probably have to be pretty small.
All right, price of gas is going down, so I don't see why this guy did this. But
Okay.
a Tennessee man got arrested on April 17th for trying to pay for gas with live chicken. Said it was barter. Gas station clerk called the cops. He's facing theft charges, and the chicken's now living at the station. And the ex-people have named them Chicken Fuel.
I mean, it kind of sounds like they accepted the chickens. They didn't give them back.
Well, he got arrested, though, so now the chickens are kind of there. The cops ain't going to take the chickens to the station, though.
But they could bring him back to wherever he lives.
Would
'Cause
they,
now
though?
it's like stolen property.
Not
I mean,
necessarily.
if they're not accepting it as payment, they have to give the chickens back.
It's evidence.
They can make chicken nuggets.
It's still his property. If they're not accepting it as payment, they have to return the chickens.
No, they're not his property anymore.
If
He
it was
got
Yeah,
arrested.
evidence,
they're
it
not
has
his
to
problem. Once you
be
get
that.
arrested, you lose all your rights.
No. I mean, because then if it was evidence, it would have to go into like the evidence locker at the jail at the police station, right? So then
Marty,
if
you're
the
not wrong, buddy.
station is keeping the chickens, thereby which the station accepted payment in the form of the chickens.
I don't know, man.
Yes.
Chicken nuggets.
Chicken nuggets. I mean, yeah, maybe if they're able to convert
it's
the
murder.
chicken into food and then sell the food for the barter, then it works. But
But
I don't
okay,
know.
okay. So what if it was a dog? Are you going to say like, okay, well now we're killing this
Well, it
guy's dog?
depends. Are we
If they
living
get
in
the
Ohio?
dog's payment
Are we living in Ohio?
doesn't say, does it?
No, but if we're living in Ohio, then cooking the dog might make sense.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying. You wouldn't do. I mean, like you might make chicken nuggets, but you wouldn't necessarily do it with a dog outside of Ohio, apparently.
Chicken tendies.
Chicken tendies. Hold on, I gotta go shut my kid's door real quick.
Listen. All I'm saying is.
Listen, Linda.
Listen, Linda. All I'm saying is that Mark G guy. He's got the tiniest little. Oh, hey, what's up, buddy? How you doing?
Hey, brother, what's going on? Tiniest little what you fuck? All right, y'all. In Washington, a couple got caught on April 20th having sex in a church confessional during Sunday Mass. Said they were confessing their sins. Parishioners heard them. Priests called the cops, and they're facing public indecency charges. X is praying for their souls.
Okay, so I have questions because someone on this show may or may not have done something similar without getting caught, but still not feeling like this was a bad deal.
In a church, I call it inappropriate. I would know. Do not in a church. That is God's home. That's
Listen.
holy home.
Listen.
It
No.
wasn't
Listen,
during
dude.
services like active.
Listen.
It was okay. You know, like Antioch. You know what an Antioch weekend is?
No.
Okay, so that's when like you get a group of young adults together, and you have a lot of independent study and group sessions talking about the Lord Jesus and all that fun stuff. And you're given little Bibles, and everybody signs each other's Bibles, like yearbooks and all this fun stuff. I mean, it's co-ed, stuff happens.
Can I just ask you a question?
Wasn't me. It might not have been.
Can I ask you a question?
Sure, maybe I
Left Coast
maybe.
guy. We'll
Do-
open up phone lines.
Do me and Mark look like two fucking schmucks that would go to church? I'm not
Maybe.
saying that religion isn't real. I'm just saying, do we look like two guys?
I
that would
don't.
go
I
to
don't know
church?
what your younger lives were like when you were in your teens. And
Yeah, I think. I mean, even when I did go to church, I don't think I would fornicate inside of a church.
I would.
You would fornicate inside of a church?
I mean, I did in a cemetery.
Yes, a cemetery makes
it
absolute
was him the
sense.
whole time.
Like the cemetery, you know how they got the crypt right there, and they got the
Yeah,
little
dude.
mound right on. Yeah, that's perfectly acceptable, but not in a church.
Wait a minute. How are you saying that? Like, I wouldn't want somebody fornicating next to my dead relatives. Like, that seems like very inappropriate.
But why?
Like,
They're dead.
They're
anybody
dead.
there.
They don't
They're
care.
dead. They don't give a fuck. They're dead. Like, how they gonna know?
It's
Oh,
not
these.
like I'm fucking a dead body.
Oh,
No.
like they're thumping on top of me. Oh, this is bad. No, they
No.
don't care.
Absolutely not. That is very disrespectful. That's where
How-
people come to grieve. In church, you come to celebrate life.
Great. If they're coming to grief, they're gonna get a show and feel a little bit happier.
No.
They're at least gonna say, "Oh, look, my mom's getting some action over there."
Nope.
Yeah, she is.
Nope.
I mean, my mom. No, I'd much rather see fornication happen at a graveyard versus in a church.
No.
Okay, let's compromise here, guys. In between a church and a graveyard, not in either one, but in between, is that okay?
The rectory.
We already know what answer I'm gonna give for that.
I think I might have to go pee. If I laugh any harder, we're gonna have an issue.
Chad, we're gonna open up phone lines here momentarily. I think I've only got a few more news stories here. Then we'll open up the phone lines, see what y'all got.
Keep going.
A New Jersey woman got busted on April 16th for trying to sell her neighbor's lawn gnome on eBay. She listed it as haunted for $300. The neighbors caught her. The cops charged her with theft, and ex-users are giggling at Gnome Bandit.
We did this one last week.
That was the doll.
Oh shit, yeah.
It was a
My
haunted
bad.
doll, not a haunted
My fucking
gnome.
bad, bro. My bad.
Well,
all right,
you know,
John.
these are difficult times.
Yeah, but not your neighbor's gnome. Come on now. Garden gnomes are epic.
Yeah, but they're also kind of a
Yo.
dime a dozen. So if she can get 300 bucks,
Mrs. Kinky Pickle, welcome in.
Kinky Pickle.
Ah, Kinky Pickle. John was just eating you.
We know her.
No, no.
No, John was eating that pickle, and he was going, Mrs. Pickle. He was.
No.
Yes, he was. He
No.
was moaning that name
No,
of that
dude.
pickle so good.
You're ruining pickles for me. Please stop.
I'm ruining pickles for you, huh, John?
Wow, John actually pays attention to the shows I'm in.
All right, John. Arizona, a man got arrested on April 19th for trying to ride a mechanical bull at a bar naked. He lasted 3 seconds, fell off, broke his nose, and got arrested for public indecency. X is bucking with nude cowboy memes. I mean, that'd be kind of fun. I would try to ride a mechanical bull naked.
I would disagree because as somebody who's ridden a mechanical bull, that leather, like if you get any kind of moisture on your nuggets, they're gonna stick. And if he yeah, no, you're gonna rip a testicle, my friend. Don't do it. It might sound
John,
like
Rip a testicle.
John, you'd ride a train naked, but you wouldn't ride a bull naked?
I have already ridden a mechanical bull naked.
Have you? How did that go for you?
yeah. Let's talk about it.
Yes, John, tell us the
Did
story.
not rupture a testicle, I'll tell you that.
Did you come close to? Did it give you any kind of sticky? Okay, so you weren't moist and the leather was dry.
I was not moist, and the leather was dry.
All right, chat. We're gonna go through some morbid shit now.
Wait, phone line.
We are right after we get through this morbid news.
How much more news we got? We're doing it for a fucking hour and a half, for fuck's sake.
Good. Listen, John, we got to talk about this one though because this one's serious.
Lay it on me, Chief.
Does your wife walk anywhere by herself?
Yes.
Okay. Have you heard about the New England serial killer right now?
Oh, yes, dude, I have. Well, fucking bring it up.
Yeah, let's talk about the New England serial killer currently trending on X and TikTok. 7 bodies have been found across the region, sparking fears of a serial killer on the loose. Posts on X say the latest victim was found on April 20th, 2025 in a wooded area near the Massachusetts-New Hampshire border, making it the 7th body in 2 months. Cops are tight-lipped, but they are investigating a pattern. All victims are women in their 20s, found with their throats slit and strange symbols carved into their skin. TikTok sleuths are going wild, claiming it's a cult ritual tied to ancient New England witchcraft. While ex-users are pointing fingers at a drifter spotted in the area, some even think it's a copycat of the Boston Strangler. Police haven't confirmed if it's a serial killer yet or not, but the panic's real. Locals are locking their doors and X is buzzing with "stay safe" posts, while TikTok true crime buffs are making wild theories about a cursed forest connection. What are your thoughts on this serial killer, John?
I'm gonna answer chat first before I give you my answer. Marte, it's not Dexter because Dexter only kills bad people. And
Touche.
Raider, no, I don't want to be fucking educated because you guys like that I'm dumb. And now for my answer. I think that at any given moment, there's like what? Fucking 7 to 10 active serial killers in the United States at any given moment.
And now they're here close to home.
And I'm not a 20-year-old girl. Can we
But
dress me up
if
like
if he
one?
runs out of 20-year-old girls, maybe they start coming after the older ones.
I mean, okay. Are you
Now
saying are you
it
saying he's
says
gonna come after my gorgeous ass other half? I don't think so. He's not gonna get that far, bro. I promise you that.
Shiny as a female. How would knowing that there's a serial killer around your area make you feel?
Well, so I'm not little. I'm rolling in about 5'9", so I feel like I wouldn't be a target. So it would be okay myself, but for my community, yeah, I think this would put most of my neighborhood on watch. I mean, because I'm in like one of those communities where like you've got the whole Facebook group and everybody's like, "Oh, solar's in the neighborhood," or "Oh, there's a strange memoss rolling through the backyards," or like so they're already on top of this shit. He's not getting far in my neighborhood, like, and everybody owns a gun apparently, so except me.
Well, we do here in New England as well, but the thing is, New England does have its fair share of murderers. In the past 4 years, 2019 to 2023, trust me, these are going to make your skin crawl. First up, in 2021, a Vermont man named Joseph Ferlazzo Jr. butchered his wife, Emily Ferlazzo, in their Burlington apartment during an argument. He beat her to a pulp, dismembered her body, and stuffed the pieces into a garbage bags. The cops found her remains in a storage bin. He claimed it was self-defense. But the jury didn't buy that bullshit, and now he's serving life without parole. What kind of sick fuck chops up his wife? And like, she's done. Just
Can I just
pieces.
say, you're not convincing me that I ever want to get married again.
Well, how about this one? In 2022, a Maine mother named Jessica Lucier went full psycho in Lewiston. She stabbed her 4-year-old daughter Willow 17 times in a bathtub because she thought the kid was possessed. Blood everywhere, the girl didn't stand a chance. Lucier called 911 after sobbing about demons, but cops found no evidence of anything but her insanity. She's locked up for life, but that poor kid's gone because her mom's a delusional, knife-happy nutcase.
This is
In
why we need
Lewiston.
the death sentence.
See, now I'll talk about the death sentence just a second. My wife has a theory on that one.
Yeah,
And
let me hear it. Let's go.
in 2020, a New Hampshire man, James Thompson, got pissed at his roommate in Manchester over a $50 debt, grabbed a machete and hacked the guy's head off like it was a fucking coconut. Cops found the head in a trash can outside the apartment, blood splattered everywhere. Thompson tried to flee but got nabbed. He's doing life, but who the hell settles a debt with a machete? This ain't the goddamn jungle, you unhinged fucking bastards.
You know, it's funny you say that name.
That name.
Why?
Yeah, why
James
is that?
Thompson.
Do you know James Thompson?
I do know a James Thompson.
Do you? Is he in jail?
Uh-oh.
No.
Should he be?
No.
All right.
Just checking.
But
All
it's
right.
funny you say the name, dude. That's a small world.
It is. Well, finally, here in 2019, a Connecticut couple in Hartford, Michael and Sarah Jones, killed their neighbor during a noise complaint argument, beat him with a baseball bat, then doused him in lighter fluid and set him on fire while he was still alive. The cops found the charred body in the backyard, bat covered in blood nearby. They claimed he started it, but they're both rotting in prison now for 50 years, burning a guy alive over noise. You're not just murderers, you're fucking savages.
No, they're avid
Yeah, but what did
barbecuers.
he do too? Like, I want to know more about the back and forth because you're saying they said he started, so I want to know about the escalations.
It
I
was the
want to know,
noise.
like,
They didn't like the noise. But does it
that
does
was
it justify them
the
though?
tip off. That's the tipping point, right? So I want to know what the series of escalations was. So like the
Right, but if it wasn't violence that he did, does it still justify fucking lighting him up like a Roman candle?
I mean, like, did he kill their family dog and any of their pets? Did he poison their land? Did he like? I want to know the escalations.
Did he fuck the wife?
I'm not saying that anything justifies anything else, but I think that you know, I mean, at the end, I mean, they're rotting in prison. Ugats. I mean, they're
Listen,
punished, but I don't know. I still want to know about the details, like that gives context to their mental state.
I just think they were avid barbecue people, dude.
Could be.
Yeah, trying
Shit
to have some
happens.
Kentucky Fried Neighbor.
Dude, don't
Fried
knock it
green
till you
neighbor.
try it.
Right?
As
Wasn't
far as
Fried Green Tomatoes, that was the movie where they killed the guy and then made him barbecue for the town?
so, I will say that I am somewhat for the death penalty, but my wife did make an avid point. She goes, "Why do we kill people to show people that killing people's bad?"
So it's not about showing that. It's about, I don't feel as a taxpayer that I have to be burdened with paying for somebody's existence who
Okay,
does not appreciate life themselves.
so I have a theory about that.
Lay it on
And
me.
instead of doing that, why do we take all these serial killers, rapists, and so much more, and instead of giving them a death sentence, put them on a remote island that's hundreds of thousands of miles away from land,
We did
Mhm.
that once.
and let them feed for themselves out there on the island?
Do it. I could get behind that. And that's not costing us any money, right?
Nope,
Except
we
if
just
you're
drop them
married.
off and let them live out there.
Again, we did that once in history.
Did we?
That's how Australia was made.
Australia. Oh, that's right. Australia was
Yeah,
a
but
prison island.
but that's a huge chunk of land. That's like
It
not
was.
just
It
an
was. It
island. That's
was.
a continent. We need to
Listen,
find
it
like a
was
little island.
prison, and it was like lepers and shit too. You know what I mean? And they did try it with Alcatraz, but Alcatraz ultimately failed.
Alcatraz was no, that was a lockdown prison style though, wasn't it?
Yeah,
That
but
wasn't
Yeah.
just putting them on it. Yeah, that was a lot. What I mean is let them roam free. Let them take each other out.
yeah, like, and the island's got to be away. Like you can't possibly swim.
No, you'd have guards covering
Like
all areas anyways,
from
keeping an eye out for stranded boats. In that case, you'd take action, but let them feed for themselves on the island.
yeah.
Marte asked, "What would it take to have you all go off on someone?"
It'd take a lot. I got some pretty good patience.
I do not have any patience.
No, that's why. What do you suffer from again, John?
I'm taking it's not Tourette's.
It's game. What, John?
You're a fucking piece of shit. You're just not gonna let this go, are you?
No,
I'll tell you
I'm
what,
not,
Mark.
John.
I'll tell you what, dude. You give me fucking $20 and I'll say it just for you.
Well, no, I'm not giving you money to say it.
That
How
sucks,
much?
man.
I mean, how much money have you made on this podcast?
Quite a bit.
Yeah. So you're a game. What, John?
That doesn't count. That was for other things, like shaving off my womb broom and doing that fucking spicy lollipop. Listen, my time to do things is worth something to me.
Is it? All right, folks.
Makes
The audio visual, by the way, does not work for the co-host, unfortunately, because they don't allow me to do it that way. But eventually, we'll get it to work that way. Ugh. But the phone lines are open now, folks. You can now call into the show and talk to us. Maybe you got a question for the new co-host. Maybe you got a question for John. Maybe you got to help us talk to John about John admitting to everybody that he's a game sexual. If that's the case, make sure y'all call in and let John know it's okay for him to admit it. I mean, we're an open book here. We don't judge. Feel free to call on 207-383-3333. Y'all can call in now. I believe. Yep, phone lines are open and operating. Let's go, y'all. Feel free to call in. In the meantime, I believe Shiny was about ready to say something to John prior to me switching scenes.
I got stuck on. I was going to, but then I got stuck on the what would it take to have y'all go off on somebody? And I'm still kind of like, go off on what way? Like just like rip them a new one, or like just get angry? Like what sets us off? Like what are we talking about, Marty? I need more
Murder.
details. Murder? Murk someone? Like what? I don't know.
Brian, that is not Zach. That is my buddy John. We've been friends for quite a few years. Did try to take him out. We're talking about trying to take each other out again in shopping carts here in the near future.
I just
All
have
right,
to make
Raider, call into the show. Raider, you got to call into the show right now. Then Raider, call in. Let's see if you can do this. Raider, call into the show. Let's
Give
get
it
you
your
to
best
call
shot,
in.
sweetie.
We've got it all working. We tested the audio prior to the show today, so we know the phone lines work.
Yeah, these motherfuckers called me on my way in.
John, by the way,
Why am I getting called into this? And besides, I can't technically be a motherfucker.
Brian says hi to you, John, over on TikTok.
Yo, what's up, Brian?
Let's see if the phone lines are quiet, y'all. Y'all don't want to call into the show today. What is going on?
No
here?
one wants to piss me off today. I don't know.
We got the phone lines working. All right, let's play a game. Who can piss off John? I want everybody right now to take their best shot to try pissing off John. Oh, caller.
If I swing that way?
Marty, that did not come through. Try that again.
So. I guess I could put a strap on and be a motherfucker if I really wanted to.
Marty, try that again. Try calling in again. I hit the wrong button.
I don't think I've got the hip motion for that. I'd have to go through like a training period.
Oh, we got a caller calling in.
Call for hello and welcome to G Show. I'm your AI assistant here to connect you to the excitement.
All right, caller, you're on the air with myself, John, and Shai. What can we do for you?
What you got?
How are you guys?
We're doing good. How are you?
What's up, man?
Oh, yeah, look, go fuck yourself.
I've tried. It doesn't work out that well.
Every other day.
Yeah, how's everything with you? How's everything with you?
Going good, my man. Going good.
I hope you know who this is.
I do. It's Brian.
Yes, I had to call her and say go fuck yourself.
Well, I appreciate you, Brian. I hope you can go sit on a fucking pile of thumbtacks now and go see a semi for me, will ya?
I will.
All right, I appreciate you, my man. Take care.
Take care.
You too. Peace.
Left Coast guy, yeah, we're not doing studio. You got to call into the show. We can't bring people in the studio because they can't hear you. So you got to call into the show in order for the co-host to hear you and for you to hear the co-host.
Yeah.
So you got to call into the you got to call into the show, not the studio. You cannot request to come in the box on TikTok.
Yeah.
And Marty did try calling in, so we'll try returning Marty's call here. Give me one second.
Marte.
Yes, we're gonna return Marty's phone call real quick.
Because we're considerate.
We are. I saw that I missed a call from you, so I'm going to call you back. Marty, you're on the air, my man. What's happening?
Well, get me off the air, fucker.
Oh, no, you're on the air.
You're on the air, bro.
You're here. Hi.
Oh, fuck, I can actually hear John now.
You can, I know. John finally figured out how to work his equipment. It's amazing.
Oh, my God. You just plug this shit in, John.
I don't know how. Can you teach me?
You should know. I thought you eat that pickle.
Pickle.
I mean, it does make sense that John's a little slow learner. His mom did try using a co-hanger back in the day. Failed. So now it takes him a little bit longer to,
I got
comprehend
down
things.
some stairs.
Yeah, that too.
So, wait, who's this lady?
This is Shiny down here.
Yeah, shiny.
Hello.
Shiny.
Yes.
Why shiny? What's the shiny part?
We gotta go into the show. So that's a long story. We don't need to go into that. But the whole thing is
Summarize.
So my gamer tag
you-
is Shiny
you can't-
Hero. There you go. Shiny Hero. I find the shiny things and I come in like a hero because I'm always the one carrying like the lava grenade launcher.
This is moist. Moist.
Yeah. Why? Are you getting moist? Is that what we're all getting at?
Yeah, because I want to know what happened when you were hypnotized.
Oh, okay. So basically, when I got hypnotized, they had us all do different things. Some people had to do a dance, some people had to get up and make a speech, and they told me that when he snapped his fingers, I was to get up and then announce to everyone that I owned them. Yeah, you know what? You know what? Now that I think about it, this explains so much. This explains so much about what the. Never mind. Anywho, yeah. So I had to give this big speech. How apparently I was a very wealthy individual and I owned all these people, and they had to do everything that I told them to do. Which
You know that's called slavery, right?
listen, I'm not the one
You
who
think
made
you just
that
fell out of a
happen.
coconut tree?
It all fits. It all fits.
Wait,
It all fits.
Snap your fingers.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm good.
Breathe. Breathe, John. Breathe.
We're breathing.
Your wife has to give you the hiney lick.
Oh,
Wait, he likes that.
Yeah, apparently that's what I've heard.
This is
You heard correctly.
This is
So,
amazing
yeah.
right now. I do
So,
want to call us
yeah.
out real quick before Shiny talks more about our hypnotism here.
Nope,
I do
that's
want to
it.
give
We're
a quick shout out. We got 15 people right now watching on X. So everybody out there watching on X, thank y'all for tuning in right now. We got Rumble YouTube users, Twitch users as well. But for everybody watching on X, holy shit, that's fucking amazing. Let's go.
X is popular.
Marty, we do got a thing here for people trying to piss off John. What do you got for John?
Lay it on me.
Say that again?
We are trying to get people to call in and try to piss off John. What do you got for John?
Why would I want to piss on John?
Not piss on John, piss off John.
Oh, okay. I misunderstood. Okay. I don't have another $100.
Does it take $100 to piss him off, though? I think $100 makes him rock solid.
Well, he still has that toe left, so he can do that with Shiny next week.
Oh, he does got that toe. He could suck on that toe with Shiny, couldn't he? I
Yeah.
mean, John's
Just
already
imagine
shown
a
us.
perfect hole.
Yeah, I mean, John's already showed us the past 2 episodes that he does love shoving shit in his mouth. I mean, he shoved a toe in his mouth last episode. In this episode, he's shoving pickles in his mouth and a metal pipe. So John definitely loves sticking round things in his mouth. So that is a given.
Oh my fuck.
Yeah, it's totally ridiculous.
You couldn't pay me enough to do that fucking toe again. I promise you that, dude.
Want that?
Yeah, I do want to bet.
Everyone has a price, God.
Everyone has a price. It
So
wouldn't
you're
be me.
saying
It
for
wouldn't be me.
$1,000 you wouldn't do it? For $1,000 you wouldn't do it?
Fuck no.
Really? Okay, I'm so
What?
encouraged.
And that's
I don't-
where we know John is lying.
I don't listen. I don't set the prices in my
yeah.
life for the things that I do. That's my wife.
John would just look at that pot lollipop and be like, I'll do it again, and just say.
I'm feeling a strong urge to die.
But he would do it. He would absolutely do it.
Good Lord.
I mean, Mark's been getting me to do spicy shit for I don't know, fucking what, 4 years now?
Oh, 4 years, yeah.
Yeah.
Spicy food's good for
Oh,
you.
speaking
man.
of spicy shit,
No.
speaking of the spicy shit, Mark, did you ever send him the bottle to dip his wings in?
John's wife claimed body harm to me if I sent him that bottle of hot sauce. So
You're so full of
to
shit.
save my
dude.
life for me, I was unable to send that bottle of hot sauce. She threatened my life.
Oh,
That's not even true.
you got lucky.
Lying through his fucking teeth, bro.
No,
We
in all
decided-
reality, John had tears in his eyes. He's like, oh, Mark, I can't have a bottle of hot sauce. You can't send it to me because you know I'm gonna pull out before you do. Mark, I can't. So I was like, all right, John, I'll save you, buddy. I'll save
That's-
you.
Again,
And John's like,
not
Mark,
even
you're
true.
my savior. I appreciate you so much, Mark.
Not even true, dude. You're lying through your fucking teeth, you sack of human dog shit.
I can see that
We-
happening when you're gay sexual.
Listen, all I'm saying is me and Mark talked about it before we did the episode last week.
Emotional damage.
Exactly. And we decided mutually that we weren't going to have the loser do the bottle of hot sauce. It was a mutual decision between the two of us.
Who brought
Don't
it
let
up?
this man
Who brought it up? Who brought
do
it
not
up?
let this
Who
man
brought it
sway
up?
your opinions
Who
of,
brought it
of
up?
the show because
brought
he's a
it-
fucking lying little fuck.
Who brought it up? Who
You
brought
did.
it up? No bullshit. You brought it up. I'm the
That's
one.
not
I
even
was ready.
true.
I was ready to ship
what?
it out.
You
You're
know
the
what,
one that
dude?
brought it up.
You know
What?
what? You wanna keep
You want me to
talking
send it
about
to
it?
you? You want me to send it to you?
No.
No, okay, I'll send it. I'll mail. Listen, I'll mail it out tomorrow. Right after
I'll
you're
be
done
in Portland on Friday, but no.
Oh, okay. So we'll
Shiny
give it
might
to
wanna
him.
do it.
We'll give him to him on Friday.
Maybe Shaggy wants a piece of it.
Wait,
John, will you do
John, how about this? A spoonful of the last dab, or do the toe with Shiny next week, and I'll even do the toe again too.
do I have to do the whole 5 minutes?
You couldn't even
Just-
last the first 5 minutes.
Gotta
so,
gotta
I mean,
go.
I
Just
think it's
whoever
all
goes the
relative.
longest. You just gotta hold it in as long as you possibly
We all know
can.
I'm gonna fucking lose again.
And you gotta go at least 1 minute. You gotta
I'm
go
a
at least
lightweight.
1 minute.
Do I get the shirt this time?
Just like his sex life. It doesn't last that
I'll
long.
give you the Survive the One Chip Challenge T-shirt too.
It's a pretty sweet deal.
Let me confer with my manager.
No.
about
You
that.
can't double check with the wife. You can't double. John, who wears the goddamn pants in the family?
She does.
Damn.
His wife.
Can
I'm
I
not
ask
even
a
gonna lie
question
about it.
here? What was the outcome of said toe challenge? I mean, like, what was like the end result? Like, did either of you get like lava diarrhea, or I mean, aside from getting sick here, like vomit, like what?
No, there was nothing that. I
I'm
mean,
just
this
wondering,
is we got
other
the
than
average
missing
cold because of
ailment.
the Maine weather. We got the average cold because of the Maine weather. It's not from the damn toe.
Oh, yeah, I don't know. This is just kind of too coincidental that you both get like the same ailment after doing
Listen,
the same
hold
toe
on.
challenge.
Wait
I
a
can't
minute.
help it if John came down to my house after doing the toe and sticking his tongue in my mouth. I can't help it. He got me fucking sick. That's all there is to it, okay? It's out there now, John. We just might as well tell the fucking people. You came in, you're like, Mark, you're like, fucking sticking it in like a goddamn wet dog, and here we are now, we're fucking sick. That's just
You just admitted to being a homo with me. I'm wondering,
No
is
judgment.
is
No
is Zuba
judgment.
is Zuba still in the chat, dude?
I don't know. If Zuba had issues. We got to get Zuba on a computer to do this with us.
Yes, I know, but Zuba,
I thought
if you're
Zuba
still
was going to do it with you guys.
he was
Zuba
having
had issues. That didn't sound good. We just said Zuba's having issues.
No, but
We all
I'm
have
saying if
issues.
Zuba is still in the chat,
Zuba, if you're still in
No,
the chat,
I'm not showing Zuba at all chatting with us.
dude, that means he went to bed.
Damn. I wonder if his family's still watching because this is like a family event with the whole show.
I know, dude.
Marty, you got any final words, sir, so I can open up the lines to see if we can get anybody else to call into the show if they got the kahunas to call in.
Yeah, please call the show. Please call the show, people. It's very interactive, and you get a pick on Mark.
No, pick on John. And
John,
Shiny.
John's
They got to
enough.
try trashing
Johnny-
on Shiny a little bit. I really need this Raider guy to call in.
What?
I'm still trying to figure out the shiny cards.
We really need Raider to call into the
Don't
show.
let him bully you.
It's fine.
I'll be all right.
Don't peer pressure, John. Don't let him.
John and I bully each
All
other.
right, you guys have a great night.
Marty, you too,
Marty,
sir.
thanks for calling in, buddy.
Peer pressure you.
We appreciate you, Marty.
Keep it hanging.
All right, y'all. Make sure you're calling in 207-383-3333. Talk to everybody on the show right now. Hey, you know what? Maybe you want a fucked up answer. Maybe you got a life question you want to ask our panel and see what kind of fucked up answers we can give you. Call in. Let's call in with your life questions. Let's see what
Listen,
kind of
I only
answers we
give
can
truth.
give y'all. Let's see what kind of life answers we can give y'all. Call
You know
into the
what?
show.
That's kind of scary. That's
Oh,
kind of
it's
scary.
absolutely scary. That's what
Why
that's
is
what the
that
show is
scary,
about.
dude?
Because I can't answer that question. I mean, I could, but like
Excuse me.
the internet's forever.
The internet,
So?
absolutely. So if they don't know who's calling in, they can give us a fake name. All they gotta do is call in. They can give us a fake name. We won't know who they are. They can just call with a question. Maybe they got a prolapse. They want some, advice on a prolapse,
Maybe their nipples are leaking some strange brown
Yeah.
fluid,
and they need answers. We can help
and
them
they
out with
decided
that.
to call in and talk to Shiny about it.
Yeah, and then we can give our advice as well. I mean, our advice are probably better than Shiny's, but we can help them out with that. Folks, call to the show right now. Let's see who's got the cojones to call to the show. Call in, say hi to us, talk to us, ask us life questions. Maybe you got a maybe you're having a question in regards to a lady you like at work or a guy you like at work, and you need some advice on how to hit on them. Hey, we can give you some great advice for that. Call in right now. We're just waiting for your phone lines. In the meantime, for those over on TikTok, I'm sorry. While we're waiting for people to call into the show, we are going to go ahead and end the live stream on TikTok and talk about some fucking nope. I thought someone was trying to call in. I guess we'll talk about we're going to end the TikTok stream. Y'all can come back over watch us over on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, X, and Rumble. But for y'all on TikTok, sorry, we're not getting banned
Hey,
today.
you're about to get a call.
Let's go. Who's calling in?
I don't know. He said about to call in.
All right, I'll be waiting for that phone call.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, let's see. I'll start talking to conspiracy until I hear it ringing in.
Yeah. Do it.
Yeah. All right. Well, first up, nope, there it is. Stand by. We're answering the phone call.
This is a call for hello and welcome to the Mark G Show. I'm
Uh-oh.
your AI assistant
Oh, shit.
here to connect you to the excitement unfolding on our live broadcast.
What'd you do?
Thank you for
Hang up
calling
on him.
We're thrilled to have you with us.
No,
Our
I
host,
can't see their
Mark
phone call.
G, will be
Oh, there
with
it
you
is.
shortly. Get ready to dive into lively conversations, fascinating insights, and plenty of
Yeah,
surprises.
call back.
Stay on the line and we'll bring you into the show in just a moment. So,
I can't even hang up on him. There we go. Hold on 1 second, caller. We'll call you right back. That was fucking weird. Stand by. We got disconnected from Bluetooth.
Well, why'd you do that?
I have no clue. Didn't they try calling into the show last week too when we had this issue? Or was it all
Raider,
working?
Call back.
Raider, hold on before you call back.
Yeah, don't call yet. Just hold on.
Don't
He's
call
gotta fix
back
it.
yet, Raider. Don't call back yet. I want to make sure everything is still working. Hold on 1 sec.
He fucking broke it.
I didn't break shit. Listen, it was all working. Marty was the last caller. God damn it. Give me 1 second. I got you, Raider. I'm going to close out of the phone app and open it back up.
Wouldn't be a streamer without some level of technical difficulty.
No, not at all. Listen,
That makes you bona fide.
I suppose.
yeah, it's so funny. I can't connect in the Bluetooth.
You
All
broke it.
Maybe. I'm going to try. Hold on, John. I'm going to call your phone real quick and tell me if your phone rings in real quick, and then we'll go from there. Give me 1 second. We'll see if this works here. All right, we're going to call John real quick, y'all, to make sure this is working. If not, we'll fix it.
Captain Smash in from Alabama.
Right now, y'all make sure you share out that live stream. We're going to get our shit fixed. Nope. It's not going to Bluetooth. Answer it real quick. Just mute it. I was trying to see if I can transfer over to Bluetooth. Yeah, it's not detecting the damn Bluetooth right now. Give me 1 second. Let me disconnect the Bluetooth. We'll reconnect it.
There you go.
Good Lord. Yep, this is what happens. All right, John and Shiny, figure out a conversation real quick while I fix this technical issue, will you?
All right, so every time you say the toe challenge, like the devil's toe, I'm like, I don't know why, but I keep thinking of like somebody sucking on like somebody's actual toe as a fetish. Have you ever done that, John? Like, do you ever suck on your wife's toes?
Fuck no.
Ugh.
No, like she's got like, you're just not into it, or does she just have like gnarly feet?
She does not have gnarly feet. She has actually very beautiful, cute feet.
And you would never kiss her little toes?
She's not a foot person. I'm not a foot person. It works out beautifully.
Okay.
Why? You suck on toes like a fucking monster?
I would never suck on somebody's toes. However, I did have someone suck on my toes once. And the first time I wanted to, because I wasn't prepped for the experience, I nearly kicked them in the face. However, the second time was a much different story. I have to say, I'm a fan.
No,
But I wouldn't do it to somebody else's feet like that. I couldn't. But I will allow it.
Push your feet on Feet Finder.
What is your most awkward conversation you've had with Shiny? Says Raider.
Who's the question geared towards? Raider.
Well, I'm guessing it'd be you, John, because this is the first time I've met Shiny.
Yeah, I don't think we've had an awkward conversation.
Yeah, you're a fucking liar, Mark, because you met Shiny last week.
Well, last week we did a Discord call. Yes, we had a Discord call about her coming in. All right, so this is my second time talking to Shiny. But, all right, John, I'm going to try calling you. Don't answer it. But yeah.
Yeah, I don't think we've.
But John,
I think that level yet.
I think he's talking about you, John.
Motherfucker, I don't know.
You, John, because Mark is doing tech stuff. Yeah. So you,
Raider, I don't fucking know.
All right, I'm rebooting the shit.
I mean, like the only thing I can think of that we've ever talked about really was like your Minecraft thing that you did.
Yeah, the world record Minecraft thing.
Yeah, like nothing. Nothing else.
Nothing really. We talked about Return to Moria. By the way, had an update. DLC Pack 3.
Oh yeah, good stuff. All right, I'm in.
What is this game?
Shut the fuck up, Mark. Do your tech shit.
I'm doing my tech shit. What kind of game are you talking about here?
It's
that sounds
Lord
like
of the Rings, Return to Moria.
What is this Lord of the Rings?
Oh, that's right. I forgot. You fucking hate that
It's
shit.
in the mine.
No,
I don't
Shiny,
watch,
you don't understand. I
don't
can't
watch
get on this
movies
topic
like
with
that.
this fucking piece of shit. I really can't, dude. You're really starting to set me the fuck off, Mark.
Good. See,
just thinking about it's making my blood boil, bro.
Why would you watch a movie like that?
I hate you.
Lord of the Rings.
First of all,
Like,
Loved
why
it.
does someone a Lord of a ring?
it's a
Like, you
beloved
wear a ring.
franchise, my man.
It's a beloved. How's it a franchise? Can I buy burgers and French fries there?
I think you're going to give him an aneurysm in a hot minute.
I'm honestly, I'm
Start getting a
curious.
facial tick.
How is it a franchise?
Listen, dude.
I'm listening. Please explain to me how Lord of the Rings is a franchise.
There's a Lord of the Rings trilogy. Then there's the Hobbit trilogy, which predates Lord of the Rings. Okay, now moving forward, it's considered a franchise because that's what they call it, the Lord of the Rings franchise. When you combine all of the movies together,
Yeah.
you got all the memorabilia, the cookbooks,
The language, the lore,
but yeah.
merch.
I fucking hate you, dude. You're literally making my chest hurt. with
How am
much
I making your
hate you.
chest hurt right now?
You're stressing me the fuck out with your
How?
incompetence.
I'm not sure what you're talking about, John.
Raider wants to know, what do you dislike about him?
I don't dislike anything about you, Raider. I think you're a pretty decent, swell guy.
Bullshit.
I mean, I find it hilarious that you listened to our old podcast the other day, and 30 seconds in, your fucking chair broke.
His chair broke, huh?
What?
Dude, I literally told him not to listen to it. Bad things were gonna happen because it was such a shitty podcast, and he was like, "Oh, I'm gonna listen to it. It'd be funny."
What was this podcast you guys did?
I'm not telling you.
What?
What's the
Why
name of this?
not?
What's the name of this podcast? Can we find this old podcast on Apple or Spotify, John?
You can find it on Spotify, but you're not gonna find it.
What's the name
Raider,
of it?
what was the podcast?
Raider,
Yeah,
do
Raider.
not fucking tell them.
Raider, what is the name of this podcast? Please put
This
it in the
man will
chat for us.
ridicule me for the rest of my life, and I don't want to fucking deal with it.
Raider, what is the name of this podcast? Come on, Raider. We need to know.
Oh,
Raider,
no.
we need to know the name of this podcast. Why in the
Get him on the
fuck?
phone.
I can't get him on the phone. That's the problem. We're having an issue.
God dang it.
I'm gonna try something now. Hold on. I'm gonna try bringing it to my cell phone. I'm gonna disconnect the Bluetooth from here. We'll try bringing it to my cell phone. God help us with all my notifications. All right. We're gonna connect the Bluetooth over here. All right. Give me 1 second. Let me go to my iPhone over here because I got line 2 on there too. So
All right, then, John, how about this question? What's your most awkward conversation you've had with anybody? Anyone? Like that one conversation where, like, in your mind, you just mentally cringe and you're like, God, I wish I could erase that memory.
Oh, Raider, you're such a piece of shit, dude.
1 sec, the Raider and Snooches podcast. Okay, yeah, but which episode, Raider?
Any of them. The whole show was garbage. Listen, our audio is shit.
Mhm.
There's no video because we couldn't make it work.
Okay.
There was so much structure that it fucking choked it out. Like, even he agrees it was trash, dude. What we both have separately now works so much better, and it's not that we didn't work together. It's just that we both had no idea what the fuck we were doing. And I have mad love for Raider, dude. I really do love the guy. Wish him the best. All the happy tidings, all that. God, I wish he jerks off on gold pillows. I really do. But, like, us
Not
together
a
on
gold pocket
podcast.
pussy. It has to be pillows.
Yeah,
Like,
pillows, dude.
okay.
Fucking pearl necklaces all over him. But no, like, he's a great dude. I just we're so similar. The conversation became very dry
Oh,
very quickly because we
so it
stuck
was
to
not
the structure.
moist. Okay.
We didn't like gold pillows. We didn't like divert off the topics like me and Mark do. You know, as you've seen, like we
diverting's fun.
Shut the fuck up, you fat nerd.
Wow.
Yeah, there was no contrast. Thank you for
My-
giving me the words, Vader. There was no contrast. We were very similar on a lot of things, so it really just killed like the whole vibe, the mood, the back and forth. Like,
Okay. Okay.
God fucking
Are you
damn it.
avoiding my question?
what was your question? I'm sorry.
I want to know. So back to his question, which was about the most awkward conversation with me, but since that hasn't happened, I'm saying, well, what's the most awkward conversation you have had that makes you cringe?
It'd have to be with back when I had a primary care physician at PCP, talking about the fact that I got an STD once from a girl. That was very awkward and embarrassing. And I know it's a natural thing; it happens to people
Yeah.
and whatnot. But for me, it was very awkward. I didn't even know how to broach the subject. I was just like, "Hey, man, got a little something going on." You know what I mean? Like, what do you mean? There's something going on
Can you tell
here.
us what it was? Or I mean, you don't have to. I'm just curious because, like, now
Uh,
I'm engaged. I'm like I want to because I want to know what the symptoms were. Like, I'm dialed in because it's an awkward conversation. I get it, but I'm like, how awkward was it? Like, what? I mean, like, I could imagine, you know, like doctors, obviously they've seen and heard like all sorts of
oh,
stuff. But like
100%.
obviously for you, like having to come up and be like, well, like
So, like, I didn't know what it was when I went in there, but I know what it was when I came out, and they gave me these very strong antibiotics that knocked me
okay.
on my ass. And that's all I'm
So
gonna say.
okay, so but was the awkward part you having to like show your junk or was it him like manhandling you or like you
Initially,
telling him
so
what
it was initially the conversation to start that, you know, thing when I
Okay.
made the appointment, and then when I got to the appointment, talking to the doctor, and then whipping my junk out, and then the doctor examining my junk, and then sticking a really long Q-tip up my junk.
Why?
Oh, nice.
No. Okay.
Let's go.
Fuck off, Mark.
I'm over here listening as I'm
That's
trying
great.
to do this shit. Y'all just keep talking. Oh, yeah, this is amazing.
I'm just well, because I mean, like, okay, like that part. Okay, so is that like how bad was it when they put that Q-tip in there? Like, did he lube it up first before he put it in the little tiny hole, or like when during dry? Oh my god, no.
I'm not talking about a bore
Oh,
punch, bro.
wait, what's a bore punch? Can we say that? Is it something that we can explain? You can explain. Somebody can explain. What's a
I
bore
know
punch?
that it's not. It's. I know super purple little. I can't even say it.
It's so
No,
funny. I think
this
Marty
girl gave
broke our
me
system.
this girl gave me chlamydia, and it was not a
Uh,
good time.
that's a bad day.
Yeah, but I'm all clean now, thank God.
Okay, so random thought. I'm gonna apologize in advance. So there's this thing that this is gonna look bad on my part. Okay, so I was in a porn shop, like a adult store, right? And they had these things, and I didn't know what these things were, so I had to ask what they were. And they were tubes, and apparently you put the tubes down the shaft of the penene, and apparently they vibrate. And if you put them down far enough, you can actually touch, I don't know, some other part of the male anatomy, and it's all supposed to be really good. And you can actually have an orgasm and eject while that tube is down there. Is that something you would ever do?
Fuck no.
Okay, I was just because I mean, if you've had a Q-tip down there, like how much, and so kind of
I
like
haven't had just a Q-tip down there. Okay, let me just broaden your horizons to Snooch's life with medical shit.
okay. hmm
I've had a catheter in, and those things are a fucking bitch.
Okay, so when you say you've had a catheter in, now I just watched a TikTok video of this guy pull out a catheter that went all the way to his kidney because he had kidney stones and they went up, they blew it up, used a thing and like pulled it out, but then left a catheter in and then a tube and in the whole thing. He had to actually pull the thing out on live streaming. Like he didn't show you the junk, like you just saw him like chest up as he's trying to have the mental game to pull out this This thing was like this fucking long.
Yeah.
Is that what you're talking about? Like a catheter like that size or just like the shaft of the penene? I mean, I don't
Shaft to bladder.
Oh, dear God.
Was the balloon still inflated? No. When they pulled it out, the balloon was not still inflated. But it hurt like a motherfucker. And I won't lie to you, dude. There was some blood.
It was a fucking bloody mess.
So was this a stone? that you had this for? This was for like something else.
It was for something else.
Okay. Because I actually just like 2 months ago passed my first kidney stone ever.
Oh, dude, how was it?
I thought, okay, so for starters, I've had 2 children. First baby was 8 pounds, 14 ounces. Second one was 9'7". Okay? Let's just put this into
How are
perspective.
you still alive?
I have an amazing vagina. Anywho,
Moist.
I'm just saying. So that experience still trumps passing a kidney stone. Passing the kidney stone was like sparklers going off that were just like sensory nerve endings. It was just like every time I peed, it was like sparklers. And I was like, okay, this is obnoxious and annoying and uncomfortable, but it wasn't anything like childbirth. But the fact before I got to the hospital, I didn't know what it was and it was getting progressively worse. It's like when your urine turns to cranberry juice and you're like, fuck, something's really wrong. I'm dying. Maybe I have an STD, whatever. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
So I was ultimately very relieved that that was not the case and that it was just a kidney stone and it had already broken up by the time I got there. And it was just a matter of like antibiotics, anti inflammatories, this, that, and the other thing, and waiting a few hours and everything cleared up and it was back to normal. Yay. But man, like it's unpleasant, but I think from a woman's perspective, at least from mine, it wasn't, like they're like, "Oh, it's like childbirth." No, the fuck it ain't. No, the fuck it ain't. I mean, maybe that's as close as a man would ever get to childbirth. I don't know.
Maybe? I don't
I mean,
know.
I don't know how to describe what a man feels with a kidney stone or bladder stone or gallstone,
So
whatever.
I've never had like any type of stone.
Mhm.
Okay.
Good.
I've had a Q-tip in my dick because of
And
an
a catheter.
STD and a catheter. And I can tell you right now that I never want to experience that again.
Mhm.
Here's Grandma.
Grandma. I mean, I've had a catheter too. That didn't hurt. That was just annoying as hell because it just felt like I had to pee 24/7.
Okay.
Phone lines are absolutely down, y'all.
I
I
watch
can't
it.
bring back up.
The thing is, Shiny, you don't have a penis.
I sure as hell hope not.
So you
No Adam's
don't.
apple.
Well, I mean, actually, okay. So
But
technically speaking,
isn't the vagina essentially the shaft, or would it be the shaft?
so
Like,
technically speaking, the clitoris is.
or the urethra would be the equivalent of the maybe? No.
Give or take. But so, from my understanding, when I was in sex ed, like 20 fucking some odd years ago, every baby when it starts is
Mhm.
both male and female, and then
Yep.
gender,
Yep,
whatever.
gets decided down the road at a couple weeks
Yeah.
in. Yep.
So if you were say to have a penis and then it turns into a vagina, the clitoris would be like the sensitive part of like,
The penis tip.
yeah.
Yeah.
You guys gonna continue this conversation? Got very quiet. Come on, y'all.
Well, we're I just
We're just spitballing here.
yeah, we're just talking it out. Just talking it out.
Okay.
And like the flaps, like the folds of the taco would be like what would have
Scrotum.
been the testicles, yeah?
Yeah,
Empty
probably.
testicles.
Yeah.
Right? I mean, I'm guessing here. I mean, I look at the texture of the skin, it seems the same.
So like here's my
Like a
thing too,
man's
okay?
sack, like when it's less full versus full.
And here's my
like,
thing as well. Like say a guy goes through a sex change, right?
okay. I just watched this on TikTok.
Explain.
What they call it? It was like basically a penis plasty or something like that. And so like how they actually give women like biological women a penis.
Mm-hmm.
And it's fascinating. So they take there's like two main nerve endings that come down there on a woman and like one of them actually goes into the penis so that they have sensation, the other one goes down below. The thing is, and they take skin either from your forearm or your thigh, but they say there's too much fat in the thigh, but obviously you would get a bigger penis out of it if you take the thigh versus the forearm. And then they actually have to construct a pump that pumps saline into the shaft so that it can get erect and they can use it and it doesn't go soft until they take that fluid back out. It was fascinating. But yeah, like they went through the whole like how they connect this and that and the other thing and like blood flow and blah 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 blah.
And then there's like the back end of that where you take a penis and turn it into a vagina.
Yeah, I'm gonna watch that next. I need to know. Now I'm invested in this just for science.
Yeah. For science purposes, guys.
For
Okay.
science, how do you make a penis a vagina? I
Oh,
mean,
dear God. They
you
tuck it
can't-
in, don't they?
you
After they
can't-
cut it off, they tuck it in or something like that.
I don't
yeah,
know
I
how it
mean,
works.
well, but you still have to create a vagina. So what are you doing? You just pushing the whole thing inside out?
I don't
Or
know. Have
outside in?
you ever seen the TV show Orange is the New Black?
Yeah,
So
but not all of them.
Okay, so it's in the first season. So like, I mean, you know what I mean. But like that guy that turned into a woman is now in the woman's prison or whatever. He was talking about like that process happening, like, but he didn't go into vivid details. And I was planning on like looking it up and everything to see like what it all entails. But the same token, like I'm afraid to because I feel like my dick would hurt watching it.
I don't know, the whole thing just like when I think back of like my my passing that stone, like my vagina clenches up a bit. Like I had that same kind of reaction, like thinking about somebody trying to do something to my precious
Yeah.
vajayjay, and I'm like, no, squeeze, you can't have it. No.
That's like guys seeing
Internal
other
tingle.
guys get hit in the nuts. You know what I mean? Like we instantly just like feel it. You know what I mean? Sympathy pain.
Yeah.
Mark knows what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Sympathy pain.
Fuck you, dude.
I think I've only ever hit a guy in the nuts once or twice. Once I punched, once maybe kicked. Well, grazed. But apparently that was enough. All you gotta do is graze. And you bring a man to his knees sometimes, I guess. Sometimes.
Yeah, so I can't do anything because recording is in process. What the hell was that, John? You're knocking over cans now?
No, I knocked over something metal.
No. Yeah, I don't know what happened, Marty. You were the last caller we were have, Marty. Because I could
Marty
set up the
broke it.
PC. I could set up the PC, but I don't think you guys would be able to hear the caller. So that's the shitty part.
That's all right.
God damn.
Yeah. Well, no, it sucks. God
Can
damn
put
it.
it on speaker?
What's that?
Put it on speakerphone and hold it up to your microphone?
Well, I'm trying to figure it out right now. I'm trying to figure out how they can come in, like, because I have browser setting turned. Oh, you know what I could do? Actually, hold on one second here. I may be able to have you guys hear him, but I'm not sure if he'd be able to hear you.
You could relay what we're saying.
I could relay what you were saying. Give me 1 second. Well, if they're listening to the
Marty,
show,
you broke it.
Laverne Cox.
it's all good, Marty. Marty, we have the glitches.
Person from the.
Listen, we're gonna have glitches until we get it all figured out. It's gonna happen.
Yeah, the software I'm using is called freaking Line 2. And so, like, right now, if my main input is right there, the Microsoft voice, and then if you guys want to hear them, I believe if they come out on the music part, you might be able to hear them. Let's see here. Let me try calling them, see what happens. Let's see who tried calling here.
What version of Windows do you have?
I got Windows 10. What you looking up over there?
When was the last time you updated your drivers?
Just recently, actually.
I'm just asking, dude. I'm just.
The caller tried calling from. Did their number end in 19? Well, I'm sorry. Did their number end in 88?
Give me a second.
I sense a conspiracy. The Pope was 88.
Let me see.
Holy number.
You mean?
Do you guys hear that beeping?
86?
No.
Oh, wait a minute. Can I actually? I may be able to do this, y'all. Give me 1 second here. I have an idea. Not sure if this is gonna work. Give me 1 second.
Fuck you, Marty.
Marty, God damn it, you broke it. Hold on. I may have an idea.
It's not working.
Cold.
Johnson's made to be in
Fucking cold. I'm not sure if this will work. No, because this is gonna show their damn phone numbers. I can't do that. All right, John, I'm going to try calling you. We're going to see if we can hear it ringing.
You gonna give everyone my phone number, you dick?
No, I'm
Windows
not.
10 is supposed to be phasing out. Do you know when, Raider? Like this month, this year?
If you're not hearing that, John, hold on. You're not hearing that come through. God damn it. All right. Well, I guess we can't do phone calls. Damn it. Why did you break it, John?
I didn't, dude. What the fuck?
You'll see, I can set it. I'd have to set. There's another way I can set it up without doing the Bluetooth. It seems like obviously the issues with Bluetooth. I can set it up, and unfortunately, when the caller calls, they'll have an echo on
Oh,
their end.
October?
Listen, Raider, I don't
That's
care.
plenty of time.
If I could, I still want Windows fucking XP.
No,
Best
I like
operating
I like
system ever.
I
Windows
love Windows
11 is the
XP.
best.
I remember XP.
Do you have
XP had so many
do you have
errors.
airplane mode on?
I do not.
Okay.
Should I try airplane mode?
No, you need to have
Can't
it
you?
off.
Can he kick it off to airplane mode and then put it back, and then maybe it'll reset? Maybe
No.
it wouldn't reset. Wouldn't try and reconnect if you go into airplane mode and then.
Blame me like John. Fuck you, Raider.
Well, I mean, I could try opening up. I mean, I've already tried opening up a different app. Like I even tried opening up like a yeah. We can hear people on their fucking live streams, but for some reason the audio is not coming through. It's like the Bluetooth is not transmitting.
Marty
like it
says
should.
reboot your
Gary,
iPad.
he broke the phone lines and he's trying to blame me.
I've rebooted the iPad multiple times. The only other option is to tell people on audio if you want to finish watching this episode, you would have to come watch the live stream or watch the replay of the video because I'd have to stop recording the audio version. Which, give me a sec. I'll do that. All right. Y'all keep talking, so I'm going to lose audio for a second.
John, why are you so close to your camera? Like, I'd have to be like right in front of my camera to
So
be
if I
like.
sit back here, you really can't hear me.
I can hear you. I mean, it's softer. It's not as soft as it was on the last episode. On the last episode, it was like, yeah, hey, it's me, Snooch. I had to get that out of my system. I couldn't. I couldn't not do it. Snoochy, Snoochy. Oh God.
Fuck you, Raider. I can't hear him. Gary, what a terrible producer, dude. He's fucking garbage, dude. Honestly, I don't know how he's your brother. You're the smarter one out of the two of you. He's so dumb. He doesn't have audio right now, so like he can't say anything.
Hey, Snooch, you were there when I lost that bet on my one Saturday morning show that I did with He Who Shall Not Be Named, and I had to eat chocolate cake hands free. Were you there for that? When I lost
shit.
that bet?
I wasn't. Oh fuck! Now we can hear it. Smarter ambient, dude. You're so right.
What? I'm back.
Hey, Gary, since you're here.
Guess who's back?
Since you're here, Gary. Listen.
Raider's like, yes, I remember.
Since you're here, buddy.
That was terrible.
Listen to me. Okay, listen. Mark has a very important question for you.
Who, Gary? Smarter and better. What's my question for Gary?
The microphone thingy. It's for Gary, right?
Raider, call in. Oh, yeah, Gary. Says JC doesn't want the microphone and stuff. I'm just wondering if you could ship that back to my house. The old one, the old microphone that you have, the one that's not being used with the old square style sound box. If you could ship that to me, and I'm going to give that one to John.
Yeah, Raider, there was a lot happening.
Obviously not the Roadcaster one, but yeah, the old one you're not using. By the way, Raider, call in. It's working, Raider. Call.
He says calling.
I ain't getting a ring yet. It might take a minute to ring in.
It's got to get routed.
It does. Got to get routed over. It's working now, Raider.
So he says.
No, it's working. Y'all, you heard. You heard the beeps, right?
Yep. You can
Okay.
hear 'em.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, it's working. There it is.
Oh, there he
Up,
goes.
and I just declined him.
No, you
Raider,
did
come! I
not.
did. I just hit the hung
Oh,
up button
son
on
of a
Raider.
bitch.
You're
Jesus
such a
I
piece
just
of shit,
Raider,
dude.
Raider, I hung up on you. I know you waited so long. Call back, Raider.
Zuber broke it.
Raider,
Oh,
call back
goodness.
in.
Yeah, he hit
I'm
the
sorry,
fuck
my
you
man.
button,
I
dude,
hit the
'cause you're a
fuck you
dick.
button,
No.
Raider. I
Raider
absolutely
gets-
hit the fuck you button on it. Call back. I'm sorry. That's my
I have
bad.
a decent mic I can send John Marte.
Raider, mad props for hanging in there.
We
Yes,
appreciate
Raider.
you, dude,
If I
even though
if
Mark's
I
a
knew
piece
what
of
your
shit.
number actually ended in, I'd probably have it in my missed call, but I don't see it. I know, Raider. One more time. One
Pop
more
the
time, Raider. I
redial.
got
We'll
you.
get you.
Oh wait, I got a missed call right here. Where'd it go? I'm gonna call Raider right now. I think this is Raider. We're gonna find out.
Let you know. I'll let you know, buddy.
Is this Raider?
Hello.
Yay!
All right, man. You're finally on the show. Sorry for the complications. We got the Bluetooth working.
All right, awesome.
Go for it, man.
Aces.
You're on the air. Piss off, John.
So, John, speaking of our first podcast,
Fuck off.
what was your favorite time during that?
Like my favorite time during the first podcast.
Yeah, what was your favorite time?
Oh, hold on 1 second, buddy. Hi, Kristen. Welcome in.
Folks, we'll call people back who are missing us right now coming in. Right now we got Raider on the line. This guy's been waiting for a hot minute to get on the show.
Literally like
so
40 minutes.
Yeah, so he's on here now.
I mean, I guess it'd have to be when we did the addiction and drug episode that turned into like 4 episodes,
Yeah.
3 episodes.
Those are
Yeah.
strong episodes, man. We've done a few of those on the Mark G show.
Yeah, dude. Fucking we had one with a recovering addict, we had one with actively using, and one that was actually like a drug dealer.
Oh no shit.
Dude, it was some heavy shit.
Nice.
Wow. So, John, what do you really think of Mark?
What do I really think of Mark? Like honestly, like think of him, or
Yeah.
honestly, I think that Mark's a pretty sweet dude. You know, he's pretty good. He's been good to me through the years. You know, we've had our ups, we've had our downs. Sometimes I hate his fucking guts because he's a piece of shit. But ultimately, I consider him one of my best friends, dude. Honestly,
Same.
That's good. That's good.
Aw.
I feel like you're trying to cause a fight.
Look, if you're gonna cause a fight,
No.
you got to tell John how he's got to suck on the toe of Satan next week.
Fuck you, dude. It's not happening.
You know what, John? I'm gonna pay for another one so you can do it.
I already have one, dude.
And
I'm not doing it.
and John needs to express to the world how he is a game sexual.
I'm not a game sexual. It's not being.
I'm
not saying that I am.
Even if you're game sexual, I'll pay you $100, and it's live right now, so everybody else heard it.
To say that I'm a thing.
You gotta go. I'm John, and I'm a game sexual.
Yep.
You'll pay me $100 to say that.
We're all vouching.
Hold on.
It's $100, man. Free money.
You gotta look right at the camera.
Hi, my name is John S., and I'm a game sexual.
Yes!
We got him to admit it, ladies and gentlemen, live on air at approximately 12:04 Eastern Standard Time. John has admitted that he is a game sexual. Let's go.
Welcome out of the closet.
Finally, it's about
Oh my
time.
god, it feels so freeing to finally say it, guys.
You got paid to do it.
GG's Raider.
Dude, I got 6 fucking missed calls.
I knew I told you I was going to get you to say it.
Damn it.
You did it.
Oh, I can't wait to clip that shit.
Oh, good.
Let's go.
Jesus fucking Christ.
John, make sure we get that a good clip for that one too.
Thanks, Raider. I appreciate it. God damn it, bro. God,
You're welcome.
damn it. God, yo, Kristen, you should have been here at the beginning of the show. Mark did a nice thing for you.
Yes, Kristen, you'll have to tune into the show later on and go to the beginning and listen to your roast. You were one of the viewers to be roasted, you and Raider.
I want you to know that he kept it
Yep.
pretty fucking PG for you, Kristen. And I apologize to you afterwards. I'm never gonna let John live that down like the evil. Fuck you, dude. You know what?
Yes, never let him live it down.
I'm fucking disowning you. You're getting deleted out of my phone, off Facebook. We're done.
I mean, if you want to understand, your roast was definitely a lot easier than Shy's.
Yeah, he says some very unsavory words, and I did not like it.
Oh, bullshit. You were keeling over that chair, fucking laughing your ass off.
I mean,
Yeah,
I can't
but-
lie. I was.
There were some inaccuracies, though. You
No,
know,
there wasn't. It was all true.
it's not true.
It was all true.
I dumped
Raider,
both my
Raider,
husbands.
was that roast true or was that roast had false information in it?
For my roast?
The roast that we did for Shy. You do a podcast with Shy, so I'm curious. The roast that we did to her, was it facts?
Okay. I believe it's facts.
Okay. We'll
Marty,
take you.
no, I haven't ordered your book yet. I fucking forgot, bro.
Dan, let's go ahead and throw that post of shame up there real quick for
I
John.
fucking forgot, dude. You need to remind me. Shoot me a fucking text saying, hey.
Oh, you're never going to let John live down the game sexual thing? Oh, trust me. Neither am I. We're going to clip the fuck out of that. We're going to add some great music behind it.
It's going to be part of the intro video.
It's going to, that could be a new intro.
Fuck you, man.
I'm John S. and I'm a game sexual.
That would be
And then
a
I'll jump in and go,
classic.
welcome to Chaos Cadre. Then boom, it's over. The show starts.
That's legit. That is legit content right there.
It absolutely
Fucking
is.
Christ,
John,
man.
hey, Raider, you made it happen.
No problem.
Why do I do dumb shit for money?
I don't know, but it works every single time.
I know, dude. I'm
Every single time.
greedy, okay?
Get
But it
John.
really wasn't that bad. I mean,
Now if we can get John to open up his window and yell, I came out of the closet.
see?
I'm not doing that in my neighborhood because I'm not getting fucking shot, dude.
No, you're in the right neighborhood. They'd be like, oh my God, that's so awesome.
Not even true, dude.
Oh.
Not even true.
That's so great.
Dude, you know about my city. You know how shitty
Oh, I know
it
all
is.
about your city. That's why I'd never go
Marty,
to your
I
city
have the
without my
thing. I
special
have
buddy
the
on my
thing for
hip.
your book. Like it's saved. I have it saved. I just haven't done it yet because I forgot.
John likes to forget, Marte. Send John 5 messages on TikTok every day until you see a new order from your book going to Maine. And then you'll know John has ordered it.
So sweet of you to remind me 5 times a day.
Yes, just remind him 5 times a day and be like, hey, baby, did you buy my book? Hey, sexy, did you buy my book? Hey, dipshit, did you buy my book? Hey, fucktard, did you buy my book?
You should tell mom you came out of the closet. No, thank you. As you very well know,
John,
we all have
does your mother
forbidden-
have a phone number? Should we call your mom right now and
That
tell your mom
fucking-
how you came out of the closet?
No. As everyone close to me knows, I have forbidden my mom from watching or listening to this podcast.
Oh, but that's. I mean,
I'm
No.
forwarding.
sweet that
I'm
she would
forwarding that now,
you
right
like
now,
that.
Marty. Marty, as we're speaking, I'm forwarding that right there.
I'm
There you go,
changing your
Marty.
name in my phone. Fuck you, Matt. I'm gonna change yours to Dildo.
John, we should call our buddy Caleb now and tell Caleb how you came out of the closet.
Go right ahead, dude. He'll agree. You know
Yeah,
that
you
motherfucker used to come into my apartment, bro, when I lived down there. Just walk in and then crawl into bed with me.
Damn. Were you guys game sexuals together?
100%,
Were
dude.
were you testing each other's joysticks to make sure they're working properly?
Oh yeah.
Oh, Lord.
Jesus Christ.
Hey, buddy, why's your joystick getting a little rock solid?
It doesn't move as well.
Can I tell you facts about women? Like one fact, like we all think every man has some sort of like homosexual experience at some point in his life. Every woman thinks that about every single man.
Okay, well, it's true. If you go in the military, you see a lot of dick.
Yeah.
You do.
Especially your accordion.
Hey,
And
Game
that-
Sexual,
and
did you
and
buy
that-
my book? Not yet.
Yeah.
I'll do it after the show, bro. Calm
Yep.
down. I promise.
And when you get in the
Marty. I would-
showers, that's when you learn that the myth about Blackwood is real. And you have to leave the showers. You go, fuck.
They're fucking.
This puts me to shame.
Dude, it's bad. It's fucking bad.
Oh, man.
Like, I've seen some things in my life, and let me tell you, man, nothing tops my time in basic training fucking showers.
No.
Yeah, but do y'all have like that? Is that like a real thing where you actually worry about certain guys just existing?
I don't know.
Not
like,
that they
I ha-
exist, but like, no, man. It just
No,
makes you
it's
go,
not even
"Oh."
about them existing, honestly. It's more about the fact that, wow, their dick is so big and mine looks so small next to it. I'm never going to get laid.
So like make you feel like below average, or you just recognize that they're the anomaly?
Listen, I'm a grower, not a shower. I have learned that in my time when I was in the military. Okay. These guys were showers and growers.
They couldn't do the toilet trick to get pleasured when they're in basic.
You would like a replica of my manhood, wouldn't you? No, man, I wouldn't. But I will send you a chocolate dick.
Oh dear God. Dude, you remember I think you worked with me that one account that had the bachelorette party and the confetti that they had all over the
Yeah, the
floor
little
afterwards.
dicks, yeah.
Yep, the little dicks all over the
Yeah,
floor.
dude,
We
that
put
was
it
a
back
funny
in that
night.
shit up. Yeah. That sucked.
So, Shiny, define average.
You want to go there, huh?
I didn't. Marty did.
All right, hold on a second.
Listen, Marty's a loyal listener and watcher and part of the show. We
Okay,
love Marty.
No, I'm not going to answer this question. I just wanted to kind of like in my head get the mental measurement and then put it on my yardstick, my trusty dusty. I would say my experience has shown me the average is about 5.5
Inches.
Mm-hmm.
Intriguing.
Yeah.
Hey, Raider, real quick, what is your definition of average?
Every
My
man right now
definition of
just
average?
grabbed a fucking ruler and they're checking themselves right now. Just so everybody knows. Every guy's listening to this podcast right now is checking their shit. They're going, oh fuck.
And then the real question is, do you measure from the balls out or from the taint out?
I measure from the base, like underside, yeah, above the balls into the tip.
Okay, fair.
And Raider, what was your answer as everybody's still grabbing their rulers right now, checking themselves?
Like 7.5.
And now I'll tell you why he says that. It's because Raider's black, dude.
Son of a bitch.
7.5, guys. You know, I'm pretty blessed. God hung me upside down from my penis and grew it. Okay.
Not only that, I'm like 4.5 girth, 2 bitches. I'm making those whores scream.
Okay, but I have questions now.
What's up, Shiny?
Moist.
So, I mean, are we allowed to? How far off topic and how far down this road can we go? Or we don't care, just full send.
We're not monetized yet on YouTube, so I guess you could say we're safe right now. We're
Okay,
still
so-
freshly new.
All right, so okay, so
What did
Raider.
you just come back to? I
have
was
a
talking about dick
question.
size.
Yeah.
So have you ever? So
What's your question?
at 7. Well, okay, so I'm assuming that you're in that 7.5 neighborhood. With that being the case, have you ever had a partner that struggled to give you oral with that?
Yes.
Yeah, see that's the problem. That's the problem.
So we have a question in chat here for you, Shiny. 5.5 hard or soft?
Hard. I mean, that's the nice thing about again, from that perspective, giving oral F with 5.5 is easy peasy lemon squeezy. Like that's a breeze. You can sit there and play with that all night long. Like you can do all sorts of. It sounds like coming out the ass, but that was a horrible sound effect. I'm just saying. Yeah, you got that. You did that. I don't know. I just feel bad for guys with big dicks. I mean, I think you're getting robbed.
I'm Donald Trump, and I approve this message.
I can tell you a story. I can tell you a story real quick about
Story
that.
time. Give it to me.
So I was going out to pick up this chick and went back to the hotel and I pulled my pants down and she's like, no.
Wouldn't even
said no.
like no to oral or no to vajayjay? No to
no sex. No
to
nothing.
everything?
She's like, I can't do it. Yes, I can't do it.
Okay, I need a follow-up question to this. How tall was she?
She was 5'6".
Yeah, okay. Makes sense.
How do we fucking get to
I don't know, dude. I don't know how the fuck we got here.
Oh, fuck. All right, Raider. We did have like 2 to 3 more people trying to call us. You coming in. You are epic for finally getting John to come out of the closet. Yeah, we're going to let you go so we can have some more people call in, my man. We appreciate you.
Hey, thank you.
Thank you.
No problem.
You're fucking solid, brother.
Oh, shit. That's great. All right, folks. Phone lines are open up again. Feel free to call in. Hopefully, they're still working. All right, we still got audio. Feel free to call in 207-383-3333. We're here for your questions, your conversations. We're going to go strong until 12:30 because we still got to stay online and wait for this shit to finish up so I can make clips. So, if y'all got anything left, we got like 14 minutes left of the show. Call in now. Let's get your questions. Let's see, y'all. Maybe you got a question for John about finally coming out of the closet. That'd be a great question for him. Maybe you got a question for Shiny because, apparently we're talking about sizes and girth now, which is very interesting. I don't know how the hell we got to that method of this conversation.
So I just looked over at the numbers. We got 21 people on X.
Yeah, I know. It's fucking crazy, man. X is booming right now. We got 27 people total in the stream. Our numbers keep going up every fucking week. I'm loving it, man.
I don't know why.
I don't know why we're just fucking idiots out here just fucking talking away. But hey, it works, man. It works. We did our news thing. I mean, we were getting ready to talk about conspiracies, but the phone calls kind of like the phones lines going down, which now
it fucked everything up. It's okay. We can cover it next week.
Oh, yeah. And then now I got to sit there and fucking split audios. It's bullshit.
It's not my fault, dude.
It's absolutely your fault. You're breaking my shit. I mean, last week, John, you did the whole fucking show using your damn camera audio.
It wasn't on purpose, dude.
Hold on. You were like talking like this. Okay, John, it was so fucking horrible, dude. Yeah. No, John, it was more like this. People didn't know what the hell was going on. They're like, we can't hear John. We can't hear John. No, we cannot hear you, John.
Oh, can you hear me now?
Yeah, we can hear you now. Now that you're using the proper microphone. Maybe I can find who tried calling us. Let's see here. I do have a phone number, he called us while he was talking to us. That's interesting. Last week was painful.
Marte, I'm sorry, bro. Okay, I'm dumb. I'm a fucking idiot. Ask anyone that knows me.
Facts.
Because I scored high in the ass fab doesn't mean I'm a fucking genius.
I'm not sure if you would answer. You know what? Fuck it.
Mrs. Kink, I just gotta ask, why are you up so late? I mean, not that I mind. I mean, it's to our benefit for sure, but damn, woman, I'm impressed.
No one is calling, so you know what? I'm gonna make a phone call.
Who you calling?
Caleb.
Ghostbusters.
What's called the Marine?
Ghostbusters.
I do that voice and it makes me think of Team America World Police. Fuck yeah.
Is that the one with like the live puppets?
Yes.
Oh my god.
Wait, me? I'm usually up till 3 a.m.
Hey, Caleb, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Hey, I wanted to call you because John, we're still live on the podcast right now, and John just came out of the closet.
To you guys, he's been out for me for a while.
Yo, what's up, boo boo?
He just came out and told us all he is game sexual.
Yeah, I'm a game sexual dude.
I could have told you that.
Yep.
Fuck
He
off,
he likes
Caleb.
to stick his wiener into his CD drive of his PC.
I don't have a CD drive on my PC. Thank you very
Well,
much.
then he sticks it in his USB port.
You don't like put in the headphone jack anymore, John?
Nah. I'm a grower, not a shower. You know, and sometimes when I grow, it don't fit.
You finally get your big boy wiener.
Yeah, I got it. It came in
What
finally.
age do you what age do you get it at? Because I still haven't gotten mine.
You know what? That's an actual question I want to ask.
shit.
I want to know, at what age does it stop growing? Like, do you finally have like your man penis? Like, when does that?
Who's this?
This is our new
that's our new
co-host,
co-host, Shiny, bro.
Shiny. This is the new
Hi.
co-host, Shiny, on the show.
Say hi to Shiny.
What up, Shiny?
He's so flabbergasted.
I can hear you. Yes.
I didn't know there were women here. I'm scared.
She wants to know how big your pee-pee gets at what age. Like, when does it stop growing?
It shrinks as you get older. Trust me.
Okay, so what's the
Oh, no,
apex?
I'm hoping it still grows.
I mean, I haven't noticed any growth or shrinkage, and I'm 35.
Does Viagra actually make it any
I-
bigger than it would normally get?
I can't answer that. I don't
Okay.
know.
But like, what age would you all say like you
I-
like hit max?
I don't fucking know.
Probably 1 year old for me.
What the fuck, Caleb?
You really don't know the answer to my question. I'm shocked.
No, I don't. I'm
You-
sorry.
come
I don't
on.
measure my dick every year. I'm like, oh my god,
Yeah,
I
but,
gained a
like-
centimeter.
Oh my God, I grown an inch.
I would think you would notice at some point, be like, yeah, this is it.
Well, I will
Because
actually
it's gonna
say
get-
this, dude. Okay,
You
I will
know-
say this.
For every 10 pounds a male loses, he gains a half an inch.
Touche.
So what you're saying is, if I lose a bunch of weight, I'll be
Yeah.
amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah, you'll
I'll
actually be able to
remember
see
that.
it
So
too,
if I lose-
John.
It begins to shrink as the day you stop playing with
50
it.
pounds, I'll finally have a penis.
Oh my god, no way.
Sounds like
Um,
Raider's in danger of killing someone at that point if he 7.5. Like, you
Anyway.
didn't fail somebody.
Anyway,
Anyway,
I
yeah.
will say I
Anyway.
have tried Blue Chew.
Is that like a natural Viagra? Like what is it?
Yeah, how does this Blue Chew work there, John?
It's the new hip Viagra.
It's like a new hip Viagra.
Okay.
Yeah.
How
I was
long
told
does it
to
last
try
for,
it.
John?
Yeah.
How
I
long
don't
does
get-
it last for? So I have the one that lasts for like you chew it and then like within 4 hours, like it activates in 30 minutes, but like within 4 hours you're still like, good to go.
30
So wait a minute.
minutes,
So
dude.
for
I
four
wouldn't be
so
interested
what you're saying is
anymore.
for 4 hours you are rock solid.
No, dude. I'm
You
just
can
saying,
go
like,
poke-
Wait
you
a
can
half
go-
hour, dude. I
from
wouldn't
30
be
minutes
interested. I'd go to
to
sleep.
4 hours.
Right? You fall asleep within 10 minutes in bed waiting for it to fucking be able to... Do you still pop
Yeah,
the
dude.
chub while you're fucking sleeping? And
I don't know.
she's over there
Yeah,
riding it
I
like a
don't
cowboy
know.
while you're
Right.
snoring?
Yeah, inquiring minds, hashtag. So you take it, you wait 30 minutes, and you can get a fast hard on, or you just get hard and you just go.
Yeah, you just,
Okay, so
some of
then
it
like
called
what
the back,
happens if
right?
you finish? Does it come obviously it comes, but I'm like, does it come back? Like, does it
John, you
Yeah.
opened up a can of worms, man. You just
Fucking no,
you just admitted to
dude.
everybody you
Yes, it
took
comes
Blue
back.
Chew, so now we're
What?
curious. I mean, how long did you how long did you stay up there, John? What time? How long did you stay at midnight?
If we're calling it at midnight, bro. I was
You go
kinda
from
thinking,
6 to midnight. So I mean,
I don't fucking know. I don't time this shit.
Well, I mean, you had to have some concept of time. I
right?
mean,
You're
like
taking the product.
Get the pocket
1
out,
hour,
Joe.
4 hours, 2 hours.
I don't fucking know.
I mean,
That's a
Okay,
question
all
for
I
my
want to
better
know is
half.
Give me a
when
rough
you
estimate.
so you take it, you get hard, you have sex, and does it go soft again or does it stay hard?
Oh no, it goes soft again.
So right after you shoot out the Cowboys, you went bloop, right back to limp dick.
Yeah.
So you drop the kids off at the
They could be
pool and then you're
cowgirls.
done. Okay.
They could be cowgirls.
John gives Salute a whole new meaning, right?
Drop the kids off
Thanks,
at the
Marty.
pool. That's all you're doing. And then it's over.
So my sister said, okay, I just listened to my roast, almost died laughing.
Fantastic.
I'm glad
Caleb,
that you're happy with it.
I'm glad you answered the phone, my man. We had to call and let you know that John came out of the closet as a game sexual.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, great. I'm going back to bed because I got to be up in 4.5 hours.
Fantastic, my man. You have a good day at work, brother.
Night.
We love you.
Pleasure.
All right. Love you guys.
All right, folks. We got 5 minutes left. If you want to call in, now's the time to call in. Otherwise, we're ending this show in 5 minutes regardless because, yeah, we got to wait for this shit to finish up after we're done. So make sure y'all picking up. I'm not even sure. Maybe it's already freaking hopefully downloading everybody's shit right now. It is
God,
not.
I hope so.
And I promise I won't ask any more questions about the panene.
Yeah, y'all. If y'all got other questions, maybe you got a question on John's Blue Chew.
And we're not talking about it anymore.
Did John drill holes in his wall? Does he have a mystery hole somewhere in his bedroom for when he has to let off the excess? Maybe we got a question for that.
Wait, are you talking about like a glory hole?
Yeah, glory hole.
What am I getting a glory hole from? Fucking studs and nails and fucking
Or
rats?
it's like,
I mean, if you pry it in there just right, you put a cap a sock on the other end, John. You got a catcher. All right. You're golden.
a glory hole if there's a woman there, or is it just like I don't
Glory
know?
hole refers to man or woman.
Being on the other side.
Yeah.
So you just don't
Receiving
know
the
what
sock.
you're getting.
Yeah.
No idea.
You just go for it and hope for
It's
the best.
50-50.
50-50. You don't know. You got to go to a truck stop
Not really
to
those
learn.
odds.
Go to a truck stop and try it out. Just
Are
stick
they
a finger in the
really
glory hole and see.
Are they that popular at truck stops?
I don't know.
Listen, I will say I've traveled across the United States and I have never seen a glory hole.
Hold on. All right. You know, it's time to ask. All right. You know, since we're
let's ask the AI.
Let's ask the AI since we got nobody calling in. Let's go to the AI. Hold on one second. Let me see.
Hey, wait a
here.
minute. Are we doing our exit song?
I don't have an exit song today.
That's weak as fuck.
It is. You know what's funny? We're not gonna ask the AI. Now you gotta fucking shut up, bitch. We are not asking the AI because the audio already stopped quitting. That's so fucked up, dude. You hear that? It's coming over the fucking shit. All right. You want me to try doing an outro song? I'm not sure if it'll let me. We can try. Let me open up Grok over here. So, folks, we're going to try doing an outro song. We're going to, from everything that we've done on the show, but it's funny because it will relate to the show. So let's see here. John, it's been dead on lately.
I know. It's fucking uncannily weird.
It is.
Listen, guys, I just want to say I appreciate each and every one of you. At the end of the day, you know I'm better than Mark, and that's all that matters.
You definitely do more dares than me.
Hey, man, someone's got to do it. You know, actually, my better half was talking about putting a suggestion in for a challenge on the Discord.
Oh, what, having people kind of give us ideas?
Yes.
That's kind of cool. Kind of dangerous.
She was going to suggest a sour challenge.
Has she ever seen me do sour? So she knows why. Because I'll fucking die.
Well, it's fair because
we're all going down together.
Yeah, I am absolutely. I cannot handle sour for the life of me.
I can't handle spicy for the life of me.
I can't handle either. So, yay.
Hey, how would you feel about eating a cockroach?
Could at least be like a cricket or a grasshopper. Like a cockroach is like the lowest of the low, like bottom feeders. Like,
okay, yeah, we'll do cricket.
Yeah.
Oh dear God! It's even pulling up the fucking. Yeah, okay. I'm letting the song build right now.
How bad is
chocolate covered grasshoppers, crickets.
Chocolate covered crickets? I mean, that doesn't sound too bad. What's a what?
What's a what?
Wait, John, what the fuck did you say?
What's a cricket?
What's a cricker?
Cricket. Grasshopper. Cricket.
Yeah, young grasshopper, wax on, wax off. How about a scorpion? I would do a scorpion lollipop.
I see. Unfortunately, I can't do a scorpion because they are part of the shellfish family. Believe it or not.
No fucking shit, dude.
Yeah, and I cannot do them because I had a scorpion lollipop. I was down for doing it, but yeah, I can't.
I'm gonna look that up right now. I feel like you're lying to me.
Oh, I am not lying to you. Trust me, I had one. Ask the wife. I bought it at Old Orchard Beach. All right, we're gonna go to the screen share.
I'm going to need to find adult supervision. I have no one here to call 911 if something goes wrong.
Scorpions are not.
Or give you all my address so that at least, if something does happen, you can be like, yes, hello. I'm in Maine, but this person in North Carolina is having
I've done that.
emergency.
I did that for a kid in New York.
We've done that. Me and him.
The kid that we know, Benji, that we game with, had a full-blown seizure. And the first time I ever game with, we didn't have no context. We literally had to just listen to him have the seizure the full time.
That's crazy.
My wife and I are like, dude, you got to give us some type of, information for you. So he gave me his number and his address. So he had a seizure while he was gaming with John.
Wow.
And I ended up had to call the rescue.
one.
And they rescued him. He ended up having like a heart attack and everything else in the meantime during it.
So
So
like the first
A heart
one-
attack. Oh my God.
Listen, I'm gonna explain to you what happened. Okay, so we're gaming and he goes silent, and then you hear him hit his fucking desk and then hit the floor. And then he got done. It was like a 3.5 minute long seizure. It was pretty heavy, right? And then you hear him on the headset go, "Ugh, I need some nicotine." And then not even 2 seconds later, after putting a pouch in, another one.
Yep.
And then after that one, I think he forgot he had a pouch in because he's like, "Ugh, I need some nicotine." And I was like, oh my fucking God, this dude's a G.
All right, Joe, we're going to wrap it up because we got to freaking download our shit. So we're going to get out of here with an outro song created by Grok and Suno. Here we go.
Yo, motherfuckers, buckle up. This shit's about to explode. Podcast dropping napalm. We're breaking every code. Shiny's in the house, Cougar Queen, no shame. Irish spitting fire. Conspiracies our game. Titanic time travelers, fucking up the past. This outro so damn filthy, it'll leave your jaw smashed. Suno way, I crank this banger, let the chaos reign. No bars held, bitches, we're hijacking your brain. We fucking up the airwaves, no apologies in sight. Titanic's got time tourists, sinking ships at night. Shiny's out here slaying, snatching young dick energy. 52 and savage, she's a legend, can't you see? Jack Dawson's floppy hair, that's a time glitch clue. Backpack full of future shit, 1912 ain't true. Nanobots in the water, govs tracking your soul. We're screaming about the truth while we're losing control. Podcast so raw, it's banned in every nation. Conspiracy theorists jerking off to our narration. Rose's grandma Sarah Connor, yeah, we saving mankind. Time loops and icebergs, fucking with your mind. No bars held, motherfuckers, we unhinge this shit. Podcast lit, brains fried, we don't ever quit. Suno way, I blast this track, let the chaos rip. Suck our dicks, we out, yeah. That's the final clip. No bars held, we're the rebels of the sound wave. Fuck the system, fuck the norms, we're digging our own grave. Suno way, I make it slap, let the whole world split. This outro so damn wild, it's the ultimate hit. Shiny's cougar claws deep in some 20-year-old ass, banging daughters' exes. She's a savage with sass. Aura's in the booth, dropping bombs, no restraint.
All right, Joe, we got to stop that because I just realized that was when we were testing out Grok's voice, and that was not the podcast. Okay, create a outro for the show. Hold on, sorry about that. For the show, 3,000 characters long. No bars hold. No bars hold. Full explicit. Oh my God, that was crazy. Full explicit. I'm like, why is this not mentioning myself and John in this? Like, we were playing with our earlier. We were actually talking to the AI. And yeah, hold on one second, y'all. We're going to try that one more time. We're going to let it create its fucking lyrics. I'm like, I don't hear my name. I don't hear John's name. I don't hear anything related to the fucking show whatsoever other than Shiny being in here. What the fuck? Okay, here we go. Let's close out episode 5 airing tonight. Okay, here we go. Song title, Chaos Cadre outro. Thank you. Fucking A. I can hear my daughter screaming playing whatever game she's playing right now. What's that?
I was was answering Mrs. Kinky Pickle in chat.
You know what's funny, John, is I've heard you game before, and my daughter games just like fucking you.
I don't know what you mean.
Screaming like a fucking lunatic.
I don't scream like a lunatic.
Bullshit.
I have never once screamed at a video game.
No, not when you've been killed, yelling at people, telling them to fuck up. Yeah, you're a lying.
Praise God, buddy. Praise God.
Yeah,
God,
yeah. We know you're a lying sack of shit now, John. 100% lying.
Listen, if they got my game chat audio logs, I would not be allowed anywhere near a church or heaven.
Or children. Or mothers.
Actually, my latest thing to say is something so inappropriate. I'm going to wait until after the podcast to say it to you.
All right. Well, I'm getting ready to generate the song now, so we're just about ready to fucking... Here it is. What's that?
I was reading chat again. Sorry. I'm doing your job for you.
Oh, fantastic. I'm glad you're doing my job for me since I'm over here trying to make an outro for the show.
You're welcome.
Now the good news is this will actually pull up the fucking... I believe it'll pull up the roast, too.
Do we have any moderators in chat on Twitch?
I don't believe we do. Why? We got somebody spamming now?
No, it's just it's a bot.
Oh. Gotta love the bots.
Give him the fucking ban hammer, dude.
We'll have to get some moderators in here.
Yeah.
If they followed me on Twitch, I will make sure that they are moderated before the next episode, without a doubt. I can't believe we don't have fucking moderators. Yeah, well, you're a moderator, but you can't go in right now.
What makes you say that?
Unless you're going from your phone. Is that what you're doing right now? Because I can't see you as I'm fucking finishing up with the song?
I don't know what you're talking about.
I can't see shit right now because I'm working on I'm down to the bridge right now, so we're just about over with the song. The sad part is we didn't get through half of the shit, which is fine. I'm fine with not fucking getting through half of the shit, but yeah, there's so much shit the songs are missing. It was a good show. It was.
It was a great show.
I definitely had fun making this show. I'm definitely gonna probably kick myself in the ass tomorrow when the kids wake me up really fucking early, and I'll be like, ah, shit. All right, we're gonna clear this song.
Mark says can mod if you need next week.
What's that? He can mod. All right, that would be awesome, Marty. That would be awesome. Because we are definitely gonna need some moderators in here. Doing the TikTok thing was kind of fun. I'm glad we did that because we were able to get the podcast out a little bit more too.
You can too, Raider.
Raider said same. He'll mod too.
Awesome. All right, Raider, I will add you as a moderator. I don't think John could do that as a moderator, so
I cannot add other moderators.
I will add you as a moderator, folks. All right, now we're up to the legit outro song. We're gonna start this fucker off here in just a second, and then we gotta get out of here. So I'm just waiting for it to finish generating.
Hopefully
here.
Slightly less abusive for me.
More abusive. More abusive. I'm tired of it being me every week.
All right, here we go.
Yo, it's Chaos Catter, episode 5, you fucking pricks. Mark G and John S, we're sick, a couple of dicks. I'm a hot sauce psycho, coughing up my soul. 5 kids, ex-army, I'm a mess of fucking hole. John's a pickle bitch, crying.
What happened?
From a cold trampoline arcade, his wife's about to fold. We're whining like bitches, driving them insane, coughing up our guts, fucking up the game. Hope's dead, murder's red, shiny's a wreck. Conspiracies wild, game's a fucking mess. Viewers roasted raw, we don't give a fuck. Chaos Catter outro, bitches, you're out of luck. Scream it loud, you pathetic shits. We're burning this down, taking no hits. Mark and John, the kings of this hell. Oh, slaps hard, go to hell. Hope kicked the bucket, Easter Monday's a joke. Double pneumonia, kidney failure, the old fuck croaked. Vatican sealed his shit, X says it's a right. Sacrifice for the Antichrist, fuck out of sight. New England's a bloodbath, murder so grim. Vermont dude chopped his wife, stuffed her in a bin. Maine mom stabbed her kid, thought she's possessed. New Hampshire machete hack, fucking head in a mess. Connecticut, couple burned a guy alive. Baseball bat, lighter fluid, he didn't survive. These psychos are fucked, New England's a tomb. Killers running wild, bringing straight doom. Hope's dead, murder's red, shiny's a wreck. Conspiracies wild, game's a fucking mess. Viewers roasted raw, we don't give a fuck. Chaos Catter outro, bitches, you're out of luck. Scream it loud, you pathetic shits. We're burning this down, taking no hits. Mark and John, the kings of this hell. Ode slaps hard, go to hell. Florida fuck proposed to a cow, what a tool. Texas bitch sold a fake leg, breaking every rule. New York asshole rode a subway butt-ass bear. Ohio chick bleach goldfish, spirits everywhere. California dude fucked a Roomba, what a clown. Michigan couple stole pickles, pants falling down. UK dipshit tried to save a parrot's soul. Arizona fuck paid with panties, lost control. Colorado chick stuffed frogs in her bra, oh my. Illinois dick raced a car, thought he could fly. Georgia dumbass hypnotized, a dog got bit. Nevada prick sold a mailbox, piece of shit. Missouri fuck married his floaty in the park. Oregon say hag smashed a Roomba in the dark. Tennessee moron paid with a chicken, no gas. Washington couple fucked in church, no class. Jersey skank sold a gnome, thought it's haunted. Arizona nude bull rider, his nose got taunted. Colorado dude proposed to a doll, so sad. Illinois chick smuggled goldfish, fucking mad. Heresies, Pope's death, a satanic fucking play. New England witch cult, demons here to stay. Alien chicken pack, ghostly fish in tanks. X and TikTok freaks, you're giving me the shakes. Top games, Kingdom Come, Assassin's Creed. You'll fuck 'em up, you talentless breed. Raiders at TikTok, bitch, wants podcast fame. Kristen's a cat mom, your life's so lame. Shawty's a cougar, 52, a fucking mess. Divorced twice.